I am insufferably confused.
Now we are.
Okay.
Delectable.
Oh God! Right off the bat. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to Bards of New York, episode 15.
15.
Wow, nice guys.
And that's not including the one shots. That's
Not
just
including.
full
That's-
pass.
We haven't gotten canceled yet, guys. Good job.
Man, we're working pretty hard. Well, we'll see. Okay, so hey everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. And as always, we have a few announcements before we get started. Before we hit our questions and our angel card for the day. So if you guys have any questions, just go ahead and throw them up there. I think it's in the chat. You may also notice at the beginning of our announcements, we have a beautiful new layout that is designed by Hannah. So everybody give Hannah hype in the chat. And if you're listening, come and check it out in the videos because it looks really good. We get to showcase our new character art by Gaze Draws. And it just looks really, really good. So thank you, Hannah. I'm looking at it right now and it looks dope. Nice.
It looks dope as soap.
Nice, dude. And then next course of action. Just want to shout out a couple people. First of all, you may have noticed we have a new logo. That was sent to us by the very generous Polywogs. I hope I'm saying it right. Is their handle. Just a wonderful graphic artist who sent it to us and gave us permission to use it. And we really much appreciate it. And we will be, if you're watching or listening, we're gonna contact you. We're gonna find you because we have ideas. We have a certain set of skills, and they're all,
recently
not threatening.
I watched him while he was recording for the Lego movie, and it's a spectacular video. I think everyone should really.
Him being Liam Neeson, yes? I'm...
Or Polywags.
Polywags.
I think it was Liam Neeson.
Polywags.
Polywags in the Lego movie. You guys didn't know?
Polywags is in the Lego movie.
Right,
What
sorry.
character does he play?
He plays the cop.
Oh, I thought that was Liam Neeson.
That's
Guess
funny.
I didn't know.
They're the same person.
Same person. But also check out Polywags. Really awesome. We should have the handle somewhere, or if we don't have it somewhere in our notes, we will post it at the very
they're
least.
actually in the chat right now.
Oh, Polywags! Yay! Oh, hell yeah! Polywags, we love you. Thank you so much. It is a beautiful logo. We love it, and we will be in contact with you.
Monarch shit only.
Next announcement is I've mentioned them before, but now that we've officially added them into our music repertoire on stream. Ivan Duch, who is a wonderful free content music creator online. Go check them out. We're using some of their music. We're adding it to our kind of mixture of sound for our stream. And so really cool stuff. Go check them out. Big fan of them. Also, finally, our Discord, if you guys don't know, is open to everybody. It is no longer a subscriber-only Discord. So if you're listening, like down the road, or if you are here right now and are new and you want to come join the community, it's really wonderful. We got some great people on there, and it's just a good place to hang out and chat with us and get to know us a little bit better. However, for those subscribers who are part of the Discord and want to join, we have new things that we're adding, and just to kind of let you know what they are, we'll probably be adding them today after stream. Is number one, we will be having a tab where you can submit magic items that we can populate magic shops with for when they go in and want to buy cool stuff. So I may do a little bit of tweaking, or I'll talk to you guys on them, but just kind of a fun little magic item shop. We can call it the Inventor Studio. And then there is a NPC. What, Dan?
I just liked that name. Did we already come up with that, or did you?
No, that was off the dome. Off the dome.
Yeah, that was hot.
That was hot. hot boy
That's it.
summer. Hot.
What can I say? I'm wearing my D&D shirt. Can't really tell.
Hey.
You can't tell,
Yeah.
in fact.
No, that's just a blue shirt.
Yeah.
It's a cool sword with dice. Kyle got it for me a couple of years ago, year ago, and it's one of my favorite shirts.
Wowzersons.
Yes, and then we'll also have an NPC creator. So if you have an NPC or a character you love to play in your home games and you want to bring them to the world of Cordia, you can post them in, like just kind of give me a little like info on them, and then I can add them in if you're a subscriber to the campaign where it is appropriate. So that's just some fun things for our subscribers, and maybe some incentives if you want to come join. Hannah, you want to say something?
Oh, Lilith wants something that can light on fire.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we'll have our players also say something that they maybe hint towards what they want, kind of like a Santa's wish list.
Like a Santa sleigh.
All right. I'm just seeing if there's any questions before we move on. Did I miss any? I don't think I missed any.
Just real quick for us,
Si, senor.
us 6, everyone is in.
Oh, nice.
We made it in.
Great.
You're all in.
Guys,
We're in.
I'm
We're
in.
in.
We booked.
Oh,
it
What
happened.
we were talking about earlier, we're all in.
Let's just leave it as a mystery.
Don't really move a lot.
Nice on.
Okay, well now Will, you're gone. When you do
That's
that, you're
good.
gone.
No, that's good. I would prefer that to be the case.
He goes
Shall we-
into the nether realm.
Shall we do the angel card?
Yeah,
I
let's
think
do so.
so.
We do our angel cards. Dan is choosing, or Will is choosing it today. So Will, tell me when. Starting.
When?
Ooh, oh God, I almost dropped them all.
You just said starting without saying when.
You did, in fact,
You
do
just
that.
you just went starting.
I was expecting a countdown. It was
I
like,
mean,
it's like
like
each
something.
done.
He didn't say starting in. He said starting.
That's
He
true.
was-
He
that-
did.
it
I don't
was
think I've ever
upfront
heard
about it.
someone say
Me neither. That is an
Starting.
absolute first. That is
Yeah.
that is
Yeah,
like
guys, I'm
a
keeping-
10-year-old being like, okay, I'm gonna race you to the house. Ready? Go on. Just like.
not even ready though.
You
We're gonna
ready,
race to the
bitch?
house. Go.
Okay. Well,
Starting.
our angel card of the day is education. No. So
Week.
educate yourselves. Pride Week is next week, or Pride Month is next month. Educate yourselves. All right.
Okay.
Nice.
That is our word of the day, everybody. And then we have our 2 questions. One was submitted by friend of the show, Vexstraws. I don't have it in front of me, and I'm bad at remembering things. Why am I a DM?
Well.
One was submitted by Vexstraws. That one is, what band would be your character's favorite in real life? And so let's start popcorn. So you guys can choose who's next. But let's start with Dan.
Oh. Okay. I think Leonidas's favorite band would definitely be Coheed and Cambria. I don't know if I said that band name right. They have the song called "Welcome Home" that I think would be his anthem. It's like. Anybody.
Okay.
It's
Keep
a bit
going, keep
of
going.
a deep cut for those folks that used to play Guitar Hero. That song was on that game.
Oh. Okay. Popcorn, Dan.
Popcorn. Kyle.
I think Ember's favorite band would be Paramore.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck yes.
Popcorn Ryujin. Drew. Ryujin.
Ryujin's favorite band would be the 1975.
Oh.
It's a
Yeah.
great band.
Okay. Popcorn.
There's 2.
And
We gotta-
sorry, it was really
There's
bad at
2
making
of us.
decisions. I had a moment. I was like, I don't know. It was only 2, and it was hard. It was so hard for me.
Power went
Oh,
to your
wow.
head, Drew, and you're like,
That
I don't know
was
what to do
good.
with
I
this.
was,
That was good. I liked that.
That was funny. Okay.
Is it Will's turn or me?
No, he said
I
Hannah.
said Hannah.
Okay. Max Richter would be Lilith's favorite
Oh.
artist.
Can you
Bold.
give
You
me
don't-
an example of a
Bold.
song?
More of a neo classic, or like a modern violinist and composer.
Brilliant.
Very very
composer.
cool music.
I'm writing him down.
If
Max Richter.
He like his repurposing of all of Vivaldi's shit is wild.
Oh yes.
It's really cool.
Oh.
It just like makes like classical music, kind of like cool and
Cool.
modern.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay. And then finally, Will.
Without question, Kallias' favorite band is the Oh Hellos, given that half of my Kallias playlist is the Oh Hellos.
Okay, cool, dope.
Wow.
Like
Awesome.
the John Mulaney show.
Oh, hello.
Nick
Not
Kroll.
that. Not that.
Just
Not
the comedy on podcast.
yeah.
form.
I think if Kallias
hello.
ever sat down and listened to that, I think he would, or they would break. I think
They
that
would
would be the end of Kallias as we know them.
Oh god, the ham sandwich bit, or there too much tuna.
Too much tuna.
All right, and then our next question was submitted by our good friend Pleasant Muse, and it was, "What is your character's #1 shower thought?" And he requested that we don't get too dirty. It's a family show.
Is it a family show?
I mean,
Yes.
if a 12-year-old listens to this, I don't want to teach them something that their parents should.
Well, I mean,
I mean, I don't know if we have.
We
it
are
already.
long
We're
past
we're
that.
long past that,
Fine.
dude.
Yeah.
This is
guys.
episode 15.
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
We broke down
we-
smut
we-
on camera.
Yeah.
Are we, is this a
We
jest?
did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Here we are. Let's have Will start off since Will was last.
Sure. I think Kallias' #1 shower thought in this sequence is, when they fall, where do they go?
Jesus, Will.
Like when you fall down.
Down the volcano
Nope,
when they
that's-
get sacrificed.
If we're talking about shower thoughts, in-world shower thoughts, that's what keeps Kallias up when he goes to the latrine.
Oh, I understand. Oh, I know what you mean. Okay. All right. And then reverse order to Lilith.
I think it's dumb. What do mirrors look like when you're not looking at them?
Oh. I thought you were about to say she doesn't know what mirrors look like, period. I was like,
Uh,
what?
No. What does a
Okay.
mirror look like when you don't look at it?
Huh. All right.
You'll
Nice.
never know.
Yeah, I guess you don't. All right. Reverse order
You can
Drew.
say that about just about anything, though.
Oh, wow.
Well,
The
reflective
first-
surfaces, you know.
Wow.
That's
first
what
thought.
it is.
Ryujin has in the shower is. Oh fuck! I gotta pee.
Is Ryujin not a shower peer?
No.
Oh.
The important questions are is your character a shower figure?
I mean, it's a question.
That's a real question.
All right, and then Kyle.
This is a hard one. I'm not entirely sure. Nothing really comes to mind. I think that Ember probably thinks of a lot of things.
I have a second one. Do you want to steal my second one?
Okay.
To go to sleep, you have to pretend to be asleep.
Oh my god.
It's a
Did
good
you
one.
Google shower thoughts?
No, but these are thoughts that I have had in the shower.
Okay.
Hurts my
I
head.
will. I'll take that one.
Okay, dope. All right, Dan.
I have a precursor question. Is this a shower thought, like a thought we have in the shower, or is this a,
It's a
Early morning.
No. What was the
shower
second
thoughts.
thing?
or is
Dan,
it a,
what was the
or
second
is
thing?
it a, is it an existential thought that we would that deems the idea of like a shower thought?
that.
Yes.
Oh, it's
That.
that. Oh,
Either.
I think it can be both.
You said the
I-
same thing twice.
n-
in
no.
different ways.
Just go with your
id-
gut, Dan.
Okay,
Go with
my
your
gut
gut.
is
Go with
my
what
gut
feels
is
good.
then every time that Leonidas walks into a shower, he goes, "Should I wash my feet?"
It's a really important. This has like come up a lot recently. I feel like I've heard a lot of people mention this.
washing the
topic.
legs or not washing the legs thing.
Oh wait, was it, which
I'm
one of you?
sweating.
Which one of you sent that shit to me?
It was me. I said
Yeah.
that.
Oh, that's where it's from.
Yeah,
I thought I
yeah.
just made that up. Oh
No.
man. Well, whatever.
No, but that was good.
Whatever.
I'm
Should I
so
wash my
dead.
feet?
Should I wash my
Should I wash my feet?
It's a. Anyway. Something, something
Yeah.
to think about. Something to think about.
The
That was good stuff right there.
That could have been a whole character question in and itself. Like,
Should I wash
does
my
your
feet?
character wash their feet in the shower?
Are
Yeah,
you a shower
yes.
peer and do you wash your feet?
Next week. Next
Answer.
week.
Next week.
Next
Yeah,
week.
we're
Oh.
watch your feet. All right. Do we have any questions in Let's Shoot?
Did everyone answer that?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's an everybody.
Yeah. Cool.
Everybody answered. All right.
Thanks for the love about the layout, chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. I don't see any questions, but if you guys have them, throw them up, and we will answer more at break, as always. But guys, without further ado, let me pull up my notes, and let's begin session 15 of Bards of New York. So,
The Bone Zone.
the Bone Zone, Bony Zone.
Madagascar zone, the bone zone.
Jesus Christ. As the camera pans down, our adventurers had just finished their trek to the well of Mobiux, depending on what region you're from. Returning to the monastery in the center of the Gleaming Wastes, you met with Mentor Lanai, who revealed that you had been gone for a little longer than you thought. And you've learned a few things. That one, the necrotic miasma, just referred to now as the miasma, has been dispelled and seemingly connected to the trek that you guys went on to the well. You also learned, or Lilith learned, that there are still quads from Revan who are searching for somebody who fits her description. Also, you met a pair of inquisitors who had a few questions for you, but allowed you to dodge their questions and answer vaguely, and they went on their way as you perceived it, at the very least. You then made the trek across the Gleaming Wastes on your camels to Camden Mesa, back to where this journey began, and you met with a couple old friends. But before, you noticed that the city is lighter. There is a air of happiness that wasn't there before, but also a much heightened military presence that is bearing the insignias of the Amber Kingdom, and you have learned that the Amber Kingdom and the UTA, or the United Territories of Armenia, have formed an alliance of just mutual defense. And that is why you have now many, many moon and sun elves in Camden Mesa. You then met with Oya, who pouring one out for a departed friend. You had a drink and she updated you that she has taken the remaining members of the Longhorns under her wing and have given them purpose as members of her branch of the Silent Consortium, the predominant thieves guild of Cordia. And then you ended the night off with some shopping. You met and found a few curious characters and found a few new items that can help you upon your journeys. And that is where we pick up our session. You guys standing, or the three of you, I believe, Ryujin, Leonidas, and Ember, standing at Widgetists Way, trying to figure out where to go next for shopping.
What were the other? Oh, fuck me. The other places that we want to go were.
Yeah, there's a
I
couple.
know that. Oh, there's a couple more.
Yes.
There's I wanted to go to the fashion one. But at the same time, how much money do we have left?
Oh fuck.
I believe actually we've only spent a tiny amount.
Yeah.
Will,
Moving
don't
the
do
mic.
that, Will. Don't do that, bud.
I forgot. I
Don't
moved
do
my
that,
mic
bud.
and everything fell
that.
apart.
It was like the
It was
Inception boom.
noise, yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
It
That's
came out of Pulse, the music store.
yeah.
He's working on his subwoofer in Pulse.
I'm just gonna take the initiative and
There you go. There you go, bud.
Nice.
The joys of playing D&D over Zoom.
Yeah.
I know we bought some weapons with gems, so we didn't spend any money, and then we bought the musical stuff for like 300 gold,
According to
200 gold.
according to our thing, we have a little over $4,000
$4,000.
gold pieces. Sorry.
So 4,000.
Yes.
4 grand or 4 gold?
4,000 gold. 4,106.
Jesus. Okay, let's keep going then.
The few they get to go to is the joke shop of the Laughing Leprechaun. The seemingly clothes store called Le d'Exfonction, or Fashion and Function. Fets Fantasies, Runes Radicales, and the Platinum Companion and Hexes et Jinxes.
I know that well, I'm assuming I won't outright say it. Leonidas, would you like to go to the joke shop?
Oh. I was thinking that you would want to go to the joke shop. But if we're gonna go, I don't mind anything but a hearty laugh. Aha.
Right. Ryujin, any objection?
I'm in.
Hey, Woody, our
Son of
DM.
a bitch, I'm in.
DM, I have a question. Could we
I have an
say,
answer.
can I retcon something? Is that possible?
Depends.
Could I retcon that I sold my old greatsword for the new greatsword, or is that we're too far from that?
I'll allow it. You get like, I think a great sword's like 20 gold pieces.
I just don't need it.
Let's say you traded it in for 20 gold pieces.
Great, sweet, great.
Yeah. You can have that. I'll allow that.
What's the blue book on a great sword?
Yeah, like blue book. What's
The second you kill somebody, it loses its value. The
Yep.
second it touches blood.
A lot of mileage on that great sword.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Few heads. Okay. All right. So you want to go to the joke shop, dude?
Which one's like literally the next one?
You
In
guys
your
just
mind.
walked out of Pulse. Fashion and Function. You guys are kind of closer towards the end of the street. Fashion and Function is the one that's nearest to you.
Let's go there, and then we'll go to the joke shop, and then unless you guys want to go to the rune shop or the Platinum Companion, which I'm not sure.
I'm not sure with the
We-
platinum. There might be one that might be beneficial if we found one that had some armor, maybe. I don't.
I feel like perhaps when we can peek our heads in.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to check out the Hex shop. I'm not entirely sure what would be in it, but perhaps Kallias and I can find something that is useful.
Are you saying? Whoa. Are you saying? Are you saying hex or sex?
I walk into the
There you go.
fashion store.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, you walk into Fashion and Function. In the back of the room, you see a tall, slender, elven man. Ooh, seems to have slight crow's feet. Hair is platinum white, pulled back into a small ponytail, and just dressed in this very fine suit. Double-breasted, a little bit of a little pocket square coming out, and just very delicate hands folded on top of the table, on top of the counter. And you guys walk in, and he bows his head to you as you walk in.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
We are curious. We were kind of going down this row of shops. We are a small part of an adventuring party, and we are attempting to use our gains to strengthen our supply. What does your shop offer?
Yes. Well, I do custom orders for individuals of great means of quite upscale accoutrements that they can wear upon them. That is fabulous and can offer some protection or other variety of help.
Do you have any samples?
Yes, I have a few. Any, what's your size? Never mind. Allow me. Comes around the counter, pulls out this
Ye old medium? I don't know.
pulls out this like
Ye
measuring
old
tape, like
medium.
out of like almost out of nowhere, like not out of his sleeve, just kind of like conjures it between his fingers and like it shimmers a little bit, holds it across your shoulders, like kind of touches the back of your head to the base of your spine. Says, "Oh, to make a bit of room for a tail. I'll be right back," and walks it behind. Comes out with this lavish, shimmering cloak. It's looks like it clasps right at the shoulders and hangs off the back, but you can flip it around as he shows you it over the arm and kind of cover one side. Apart from being a exquisite piece of fashion, this can also give you a slight bit of protection, if need be, upon if something were to come out you, it can appear as a defensive material.
Can DM Woody explain to me what that
Basically,
means?
you could. It has once a day. You can use the reaction of shield.
Oh, cool.
That's it's like it basically like as you kind of it's not like it's you get the spell. It's not a spell, but you kind of flourish it, and whatever's coming at you gets basically caught in all this fabric, and it raises your armor class.
Mario in Super Smash Bros.
Yes.
Kinda. Never mind. Wow.
I'm sorry. I don't have a Nintendo.
I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So like,
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of like a fun like kind of like flourish cape as he kind of like drapes over himself and kind of shows you how to do it. And it's basically you get the action of shield as the spell, but as a reaction once a day.
That is quite impressive.
Yes.
Sorry, this is a store where you sell armor.
That is a crude way to look at it. It's more of a very functional but high-end clothing for individuals. Of course, I can make a custom order if you have something in mind.
Oh, that sounds like a lot.
Do you have cowboy hats? Better than the one I have on my head.
Why, of course. I don't have any in stock. They're not quite in fashion right now, but I think I could do something for you. It would take a bit of time for me to make it.
How long do your custom orders take?
Depending on the order, it can take all the way from a fortnight to a few days, depending on the size of the order.
What about the size of the payment?
Depending on, again, it's bespoke to each individual and their needs. I have another fun coat, if you're interested.
A coat?
Yes.
Go on.
Goes back, comes out with this just very simple black coat, but you see the lining of it has like this, like underneath it has this red lining. And you see him, and you guys are gonna know what this is, reaches in, grabs the arm, pulls it out, and it's this red coat. But then he kind of flips it around. You see the lining is no longer black, it's a different color. Reaches in, grabs the arm, pulls out, it's a different looking coat. For those of you who haven't read the Darker Shade of Magic's books, if you know, you know, but if not, read those books.
I legit gonna.
oh. All I'm saying, no.
This has about 10 different looks that I have worked into it.
I
Lovely. Boys, anything jump out?
I think that thing that he just used was cool, and maybe one of our friends would like that. Yeah, well.
I had to show the book.
How much is that cool cape coat?
The cape or the coat?
The what?
The one that changes its look, or the one that adds the defensive bonus if you wish?
Oh,
The coat.
the coat.
The coat? The coat itself would be approximately 400 gold pieces, whereas the cape would be a little less. I would say around the 275.
I don't know.
600 for both.
Roll me a persuasion check.
What if I throw in this cowboy hat?
It says Longhorns and has a speck of blood on it. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
got
about
some
that.
blood on it.
It's a very
Hey.
rough looking cowboy hat, but
Hey, Fashion and Function is the name
roll,
of his store.
then I will let you
Christ.
roll with advantage,
Thank God.
since Drew wants
Because
to
my
give up
first
his
roll
cowboy
of the
hat.
night. First roll of the night was a natural 1.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
So we're changing die already. That's an 8.
An 8?
A total?
Let me see what.
Roll a 4.
For 600, I don't really work with discounted items for first-time customers. If you want to maybe acquire some goods for me, maybe we could work out a little quid pro quo, but unfortunately I have quite high demand for my items.
I understand. And we are in quite high demand of our time, so we're not going to be burdening ourselves with errands, and I hope you understand that. Was there anything else that we could possibly add to this cart to see, or
Do have
Do you have-
one. I had made them quite a large order for the Cult of the Wild Hunt, but I had a little bit of surplus left, so I made one extra. Comes out with a bag. It looks like just kind of a satchel. There's 2 different compartments on it. It looks like there's one larger one on the front, and then there's a smaller one on the side. And he says, "This is I don't like to refer to them as this, as the generic name, but a bag of holding. You can store quite a bit of material in it, but what makes this one a cut above the rest is it lifts up the smaller flap, and you guys just like feel this kind of cold radiating from it. It's not necessarily going to fit a whole lot, but if you have any items that can spoil, then you can throw them in here and they'll keep them from spoiling."
A bag
That's
of
actually
a
on our
bag
list.
It's a bag of colding. Ha 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 ha.
Nice.
I don't like
Rub
that
this.
term either. I call it Jintan's extraordinary bags of tools.
So what's your price for this?
For the bag itself would be 650 gold pieces.
1,000
Okay.
gold pieces. 1,000 gold pieces for all 3.
Roll me persuasion with disadvantage now, since you're trying to do it again.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck. 12.
12, okay. Again, I'm not really a charity. I'm sorry. I do like you, and I like the cut of all of your jibs. You look rather dashing, but unfortunately, I have many customers, and I don't want to. I have a business to run. No, nothing personal.
Of course.
If you were looking for something that's a little bit more in your price range, I would suggest going down to Flea's Market.
Ember cocks his head.
Joke, darling. Please.
Right. Hmm.
So, any items for you today?
I
How much? I mean, how much for all three?
For all three, well, the jacket is. Did I say 300 or 400?
You said 300.
300 for the jacket, 250 for the coat, and then add another 600 for the satchel. That would be approximately whatever that adds up to 1,150. Right? Yeah, exactly.
So we're bartering over 150 gold. Is that what you're telling me?
Honey, businesses are about counting pennies.
But how about this?
Maintaining a solid clientele is about treating them as, I don't know, people.
Yes. Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage. Actually, no, this is intimidation. I want intimidation.
With advantage?
No, not advantage. This is
Or
I want
with,
to actually
with straight?
I want this, since you're doing a new tactic, straight intimidation.
Well, 25.
Damn.
Looks you up and down for a bit. Looks at all of you.
I mean, I'm sure that the 1,000 would be a lot better than the damage.
How about this? 1,000 I'd agree to, on one condition. I get to sew a bit of branding onto the satchel. Just so people know about my shop.
2 inches.
2 inches in diameter.
Are we talking about you now?
Oh, oh my.
Leonidas.
Very good.
Leonidas turns around and starts to walk out of the store.
I am uncomfortable. I must leave.
I must leave now. Oh.
I could work with 2 inches.
Right. Maybe you should check out the flea market. Ryujin, pay him his gold, and we will take a nice bag for all our
Of course.
items.
Folds up the cloak, folds up the jacket, and lays the bag of holding on top of it, and puts it in a nice kind of basically like Dior bag, if you will, and hands it over. Even has like the tissue paper coming out of it. Hands it over to you, and you pay him the 1,000 gold. All right. Cool.
Is Camden Mesa Palm Springs?
You know,
Is it
They
Margaritaville?
act like it.
that actually is probably, if Palm Springs was also a hub for invention, absolutely.
They act like Palm Springs with their snooty asses.
You guys have just only gone to Upper Camden. You haven't really hung out in Lower Camden that much, so that's just saying. And Jin Tun, he has quite the high thoughts of himself.
We went to Lower Camden for a night,
And I
For-
killed someone.
and we
had
burnt
to
a house
get out
down.
of
We
there.
burned our
Yeah,
house down, and I killed
yeah.
someone.
And we
Yeah, I
slaughtered
guess
an
we all
entire
killed
warehouse
some-
full of people.
We all killed someone.
Yeah, you did. Well, okay. So do you all head out of the store, or do we want to hit? What other store do we want to hit?
I say the joke shop because haha, and then I say the someplace
How about
that
this?
Oh.
You go into the joke shop. I'll head over to the hex shop. 2 birds, 1 stone. And that.
I'm not really that good at talking to people when I'm not around people that I know.
Ryujin, will you take Leonidas into the joke shop?
Sure.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay. Let's start with the joke shop. You guys walk in, and it's pretty quiet in there. Like there's like, you see all this kind of like accoutrement. It's like almost kind of feels like a Spencer's gift, but if everything was silent in a Spencer's gifts. You get to the counter and there's a little bell that you can ring.
I slap it.
You slap it and you get
But
a very
don't let go.
It shocks you. No damage is done, but you
Nope.
for a second.
Nope, I'm done. I'm gone. Goodbye.
Wait.
No,
Wait.
I don't like that.
A man, seemingly human, kind of floats in and goes, "Why, hello. How can I help you?"
Why did your buzzer buzz? Why did that hurt me?
A funny joke, haha.
I like this guy.
Yes.
I think it's funny.
What do you have in here?
Well, let me ask you, what do you think is funny? What is funny to you, my friend?
I don't know. Ryujin, you answer.
You handsome devil, what do you think is funny?
Leonidas.
You think I'm funny?
You think that this man is funny?
He's pretty funny.
Oh, okay. I'll be back. Goes. You hear him go into the back room. There's a lot of rummaging and like a few things crashing. And you hear a guy like, "Oh, duh," and then almost like very quickly comes back with this small handful of things. Very not on a tray or anything, just kind of like in his arms, and like throws them on the counter and says, "Well, here are all of my fun jokes. I have this here," and it's this like kind of little stone. It's just about like that big, about an inch by inch. You click it, it make funny sound. Try it, click it.
I click it.
You like push on the stone, and it goes.
Ha 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 ha.
It's funny cause fart. You can embarrass people that way. Funny, yeah?
I have cleared a room with my fart.
I bet you have, my friend. Yes. Hey, a funny guy.
Oh.
So, the next thing, there's 4 things that he kind of brought out. It's like a little vial, and it has this powder in it. And it's like, this one little mean, but put people in place, yeah? You put it in water or food, somebody eats it, they lose all their hair for a day. They are completely bald.
Sounds
But it grows
like
back. It grows back to how it is 24 hours later.
So you're saying that all of my fur would be gone?
Yes.
Please God, somebody buy it. Somebody buy it.
How much is that?
For this one, 50 gold pieces for the hair loss.
Oh no.
I'm making an executive decision here and purchasing this.
Oh, I'm now worried that what I said will be used against me, Ryujin. You know, we're friends.
Just so you know, it can only be used once. You must use all the powder for it to work.
Understood.
Yes.
Oh.
The next thing, very similar. Instead of losing hair, you'll grow lots. You'll turn into like Wolfman or something, like those werewolves.
Okay. Do you have anything that I could throw?
I mean, you can throw lots of things. Like what do you mean by throw?
Here's what I want. I want to throw something, and then something happens to someone else, and then I can say, "Haha, that was funny."
I think you're looking for like an X. You know, like chop chop.
No,
like
I have.
you want to hurt somebody or want to like throw like slime at him? Like,
I
like
have.
a gawk.
I have. Gobbledygook. I have.
the gabagoo.
Gobble. I have 2 hand axes, and I pull them out. So no, these don't. I don't laugh when I throw these. I'm
I
more.
have idea.
Okay.
I could make something pretty quickly for you that looks like X, but isn't. And you'll throw it. It don't do damage, but it kind of looks like you could. And so that's funny, because people think they're going to die, yes?
I mean, no, they should die.
Okay.
Leonidas,
I do have
if you do it to your friends,
Why would I
can make
hurt?
it-
Why would I throw something at my friends?
He runs to the back, comes back really quickly, has this little dagger, and then just goes, see? And like stabs himself with it. He goes, oh no. Oh, that's not real. See, it's retractable. See? It's funny that way.
I want that. Please, mine.
For this, it's like a silver piece.
I will take it. Here, money.
Okay. You get a retractable dagger. Does not do damage. It's for the lulz.
Okay, good.
We have to plan some sort of elaborate scheme that involves pretending to stab somebody.
Retractable dagger.
That's how you defeat the big bad. One of you pretends to be dead with a dagger in your heart, but it's retractable.
Yeah.
maybe also put the powder in their drink. They lose all their hair. They look like they've been dead for a bit.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're getting kind of morbid for me, but we don't have to get there. Finally, the 4th thing I have picks it up, and it's this kind of rubbery, like, mass. And he's like, "This is like a ball. You throw it, it bounces. That's about it. It's fun to play with. It's a toy, like fun ball."
That's it?
I'm sorry, it's a joke shop. What do you want?
Do you have anything? What would you say? Oh, I shouldn't be selling that.
I'll take the ball.
Okay, it's literally a silver piece.
Incredible.
Cool.
If you had something and you're like, oof, I shouldn't be selling this, but I'm gonna anyways, what would that be?
Are you asking for like drugs?
Do you have drugs?
Do you?
Are you a cop?
Do I look like a cop?
You have to tell me if you are.
Are you a cop? Do I look like a cop?
Kind of looks around. Rolling perception checks, the 2 of you.
That is a natural 20.
Hey, Leonidas, what'd you get for Ryujin?
22.
Jesus fuck. You guys notice he's had like kind of sharp, pointy teeth. Like his canines are a little extra long and a little sharp. This whole time he's been talking to you. His hair's also slicked back. Very much like what you think a vampire would look like with that natural 20. Kind of looks around and goes, damn it. Pulls out his fake teeth. Says, all right, I mean, if you're here for drugs, I could sell you a little bit if you want. You want drugs?
What happened
some
to
drugs?
your voice?
What the fuck is this street?
You were just a very physical man, and now you're not.
Oh man, come on. That's like a character I play. It's like
You should be honest with your life. I would like drugs.
okay. What
I'm
kind?
so upset that I did not go in.
Okay, what like? Do you have like any drugs in mind? Like, what,
I'd like the most drugs.
What do you have?
I mean, I got like a small bit of seal oro if you want, some nectar. If you want, I got some quickening too. That stuff's pretty good. Got a bit of that. I also got some of just like some hashish if you want. You know, it's like chill, man.
I will
Just don't tell anybody. I got a good front going here.
I'd like. Yeah.
Can you make like a variety pack?
Yeah. How about you pick 2?
Yeah, I could get like a nice, you just for the two of you, or is it good for like a party? What you
I
doing,
would.
man? Come on,
We need
tell
it.
me.
We need it for six,
5 people?
six,
6 people?
five,
5 people.
5.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Um, uh, goes to the back, quiet for a little bit. While you guys are standing there, another person, ding, 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 walks into it, just like a random like person walking down the street, checking out the store.
I turn around and stare at them.
I turn and I go, "Hey, how you doing?"
It's this like just like this kind of like middle-aged man goes, good, thanks, and just goes like looking through all like the knickknacks and tchotchkes all over the cabinets. Finally, comes back out with this wooden box and puts it on the table. Sees the person, goes, quickly grabs his teeth, puts them in, and says, "Oh, I have your joke box for you. There you go." Joke box, right? That joke box is expensive. It's 100 gold pieces. Lots of jokes inside of it, yes?
Wait, I'm confused. What?
Right, Leonidas, a joke box.
Man, it's fucking drugs, dude.
Oh,
Chill.
okay. Good to know. Good to
Jesus.
know.
Yes, jokes.
Oh, okay.
So you 100 gold pieces you get?
Oh,
Yeah?
sure. Yes.
All right. Get more gold pieces. You have a kind of a square box that is filled with jokes. You guys leave. Let's cut over to hexes and jinxes. You walk in and it is a very musty room. Kind of reminds you of Toads a little bit. Just like
Already unhappy.
but it's a little where Toads is just like kind of like it's like almost like incense as well. As you look around, there is almost every single spell component that you possibly could want on one side of the room. It's just like this like a whole wall and a ladder that kind of can slide, like a library ladder that can slide, and there's just like all these boxes, like different sizes that you can pull out and are all labeled. As you kind of look through them, they all have little like Eye of Newt, molasses, yada 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 yada, the whole up and down. The other side, there's a few like glass cases with a couple wands in there, and a few potions here and there. It's kind of like what you would think like a classic magic shop would look like. As you're kind of perusing a little bit, this little old lady comes up and just kind of stands next to you. You didn't really see her when you first walked in. She just kind of appeared next to you, and she goes, "Yes, darling. What can I get for you?"
Oh, it's very nice to meet you. My name is Ember.
"Oh, I am Ula."
Lovely name. I'm quite the fledgling mage, and I simply want to know your wares. I don't need material components, but what are these wands?
"Oh, I have a few, and I can, if upon an order, I can create one as well. These," and walks you over to the case, and like there's just a very calming essence from this little old lady. She seems dwarven in stature, but not super stout. Still seems pretty thin, but like about like her hair is all braided and it's gray coming all the way back, and has this kind of like larger nose that comes down. Dwarven features. Brings you over and says, "This one," and points to this kind of white wooden wand that has this kind of seemingly metallic wraparound to it. This one is just a simple wand of lightning bolts. You can kind of shoot it up as a fun light show, or if you are an adventurer going on and fighting beasts, it could come in handy. Unfortunately, it is a kind of a once it runs out, it cannot recharge. But it is there. It has 10 charges within it, so use it sparingly, but it is quite useful." This one has like, it just like looks like somebody did like flicking painting of all these different colors on it. This one is a much more utility-based wand. If you ever need to signal for help, you can point it to the sky and it shoots out this big bright light of your choice. And you can use it as much as you want. It's a forever wand, is what I call them. But it's just a flare it shoots up, and it's quite useful if you need to put on a light show or call for help. Actually, I have an order of these for the new quads that are coming into the city.
Yes, there have been quite a few. Have they been frequenting your store?
I get an order for any sort of military establishment. Of course, it has to go through the review board of the Widgetists, but most of the time it's all pretty square. So this order was just approved.
Well, is there anything else? I'm wanting to know more, maybe possibly more down the line, more powerful things to maybe aspire to get.
I mean, for very powerful things, they have to be approved by the review board. Most of the stuff that I have in the shop isn't the most powerful, so to speak, or dangerous, except that the lightning bolt one is a little like kind of fudged it, and it's not necessarily labeled as a lightning bolt wand. But you seem like you aren't gonna narc on me. But this one over here, and points towards this like little stopper. This is interesting. It's not necessarily powerful, but it could be useful. You just put some drops in your eyes, and it can help you see things that are magical in nature. Again, once you run out, it cannot refill, but it can be quite useful if you are delving into tombs or something.
Interesting.
But if you wish for a powerful item or something, you could get in contact, and maybe I do charge a little extra for discretion in trying to get around the review board, but it's possible.
And do you have a backstore of these, or you have ability to get them?
Like to get them to you? Is that your question?
To get them to yourself.
Oh.
Do you have? I'm simply asking. Do you have any now?
Not at the moment. It's kind of if you have contraband, you kind of want to get rid of it quite quickly, right?
Understood.
She kind of leans in. If you're looking for something more powerful, maybe more dangerous, that is away from the review board, I would suggest going to the bazaar.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Do you know, it's... I like to frequent the bricks recently.
Understood.
Yeah.
How much for the wands?
For both?
Either.
For the wand of flares, that would be only 150 gold pieces, and for the lightning bolts, that would be 500. Actually, no. I've in my old age, I mess up my numbers. That one is 300 because it does run out.
Interesting. And if I were to offer you 1,000 gold, is there anything else that you could provide for me?
For 1,000 up with that, I definitely throw in that stopper here. Then I have a few potions that I could, kind of a grab bag of potions I could throw in that I have extra. Some can be, I believe I have a potion of haste still in the stores that I haven't sold yet. A few healing potions, would that suffice?
Perhaps. Sounds good.
All right, I will, for 1,000, I'll throw something together for you.
And Ula.
Yes, darling.
Thank you for your help.
Oh, of course. And your name was Ember, correct?
Correct.
It was nice meeting you. I'll get your package right together. She opens up, like she kind of waves her hand over the lock, opens it up, picks up the wand of flares. And you want the wand of lightning bolts as well?
Sure.
Grabs both the wands, grabs the stopper, goes into the back, comes out and has 3 potions. Actually, no, 4. Just 3 potions of healing. Like just straight up potions of healing. And then 2 potions of haste.
Oh,
And that is this kind of very yellowy, viscous liquid.
This all seems very wonderful. And if you happen to have things that need to get off your hands, feel free to contact me.
All right. I have a way of getting in touch if you ever need if I ever have something I wish to unload from the shop. But I do suggest checking out the bazaar. It's rather nice. And say hello to Murray for me.
I will.
All right. Bye, darling.
Bye. Have a nice
Just
day.
subtract the 1,000 from wherever.
How much did you guys spend?
100, but then we also had 1,000 from the thing before, right?
You said we had 4,000.
We had 4,100. We just spent 100. You just spent 1,000. Then we just spent 1,000. Didn't we just spend 1,000 at the other place?
So we have like
2,100. You spent 2,100
Like,
because
we
the other
have,
one was like a 2 silvers.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So
We have
Okay.
1,800.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys head out of your respective stores. Ember, you see as they walk out a very familiar square box. You guys recognize it as that box you found in the mechanic shop?
The same thing that we have that we never used.
Mm-hmm. So you guys have
Right,
2 boxes of drugs.
It's spare drugs.
We just had to re-up.
we had a
Right.
we already had a thing of drugs.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've only given some to Cora.
Oh yeah, Cora had a bit.
And we smoked a little bit.
I look
Didn't
at,
you hot box the safe?
And we thought about it.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
look at-
we were going to.
I look at Ember and I stab him with the jug knife. I go, Ember, I can't believe you did that. And I stab him.
Roll me.
Do I believe him?
Roll me a performance check,
Performance check?
Leonidas.
There you
Yep.
go. There you go. Yep. With a -2, that's a 2.
Oh,
No,
okay.
a 3. A 3.
You see, like, as Leonidas comes up, he's chuckling a little bit under his breath. He's like, I can't believe you did that.
Ember kind of lets a little bit of breath escape, and then doubles over, and falls to the ground, and casts underneath himself minor illusion to have blood spilling out of him.
Roll me a counter performance check.
That's a 16.
Okay. Roll me an insight check, Leonidas.
20.
A 20?
Yeah.
Okay. You're confused for a second, and then you're fucking with me.
I know what I bought.
But it's a good performance.
That was very... damn it, I shouldn't have done that to you, Ember. I knew you would have.
Let's head home.
All right. But it's pretty cool. Look at it. I mean, and I do the thing that kids do with those fucking knives where they stab themselves.
Yeah, I know.
Also, then I hand this and I go, "This is drugs," and I say it really loudly, and then I'll keep walking.
Great. Ryujin, did you get anything
Yes.
that you're prepared to stab me with?
No. I did get this interesting little powder.
Do tell. And well, we can.
Okay. As you guys,
Yeah.
are you guys making
Yeah.
your way back to the storehouse, or where are you making your way back? It's getting near
How
dinner
long has
time.
it been?
It's getting near dinner time. Like it's the sun is just beginning to set.
What did we said we would do?
The
Did we say
bricks
we would
is
meet
where-
them?
Yeah, we would meet them there. And
Yeah.
aren't they at the bricks right now?
They have been at the
think
bricks,
so.
yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll go there.
Yes, we'll go
Okay.
there.
Then as you guys make your way, Lilith and Kallias, you guys have just been hanging out with Oya, been chatting a little bit, getting updated on the city. Any questions you have for Oya that I have not answered for you yet until the rest of the group joins in, or between the two of you?
It's less of a question for Oya and more of a question for our fund. How many rounds have we had while we've been here? Or how many rounds have we been allowed to have?
Oya's being very generous, and everything's on the house right now.
I have not stopped drinking, I don't think.
Okay.
On
So
the theory that it just gets better the more I drink of it, yes.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
I will have you know these are not my strongest suit.
Am I enabling underage drinking? Was that what's happening here?
Are they
what could you
underage?
define underage?
Yeah.
What is their drinking age here? Lilith, how is there one?
I just saw a tweet. Sorry, I saw a tweet recently where it's like you walk into a tavern and the bartender's like, "Ugh, species and age," and pulls out this like like index of like, you're a 30-year-old halfling. Not yet.
That's very funny.
Actually, for whatever reason, I don't know why Kallias is proficient in Constitution saving throws, but they are. So that's a 19.
That's sorcerer.
Then that would be
'cause
why.
19. I mean, I think you're in the conversation. You're talking. You're sipping. You are having quite a bit of drink. But you're kind of sticking to one. You're not mixing your liquors.
So it's all ale. For now.
Yeah, you're just having like you're able to.
thought we were
it's-
having
Although it's
wine.
wine, it's wine.
We're having
Yeah.
wine, so you might have a headache in the morning.
It's never not
because of all
wine.
the
Yeah.
sugar.
Yeah, the tannins are gonna get to you maybe, but you're not. Your whole like your wits are about you still. And as you guys finally arrive, as you guys are just sitting talking, the rest of the group arrives into the bricks, and you guys, it's the same as when you left it. Very similar. You have the fighting pit over in the corner that you guys had your first foray into. The bar is a little bit cleaner, a little bit more, as I said last time, a little more active. There's some more people moving around. Now that it's evening, there's some food being served. It's more just like there's this big old like pig in the corner, and you come up and a worker cuts you off a rasher and throws it down, and have some mashed potatoes. Pretty simple, but looks like it smells good. It doesn't smell like gross. And Oya says like, if you guys want food, go ahead. It's all on me tonight. Okay. But hey, it's good to see you three. How are all you doing?
Good.
I turn around in my bar stool and act like I'm stretching, and then mouth to Ember, Cora is dead. Cora is dead. I mouth that to him. And then I stretch around and I go back to sitting.
Okay. I won't have you roll for that. That's pretty sly. Cora does lean into you, Kallias, while that's happening, and says,
Who does?
I'm not Cora. Why do I do this? Oya. Jesus Christ, Woody.
The world bends in
Oya.
half.
Yeah. Oya leans in. She's like, Kallias, could you take that jacket off? Or who's wearing the clothing of the who's wearing Logan's clothing? Was it Ember?
Cora.
Oh, I thought one of you was wearing Logan's like vest.
I was. Oh no, it is me. It's the
Yeah.
necklace that I have to Cora. It's
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Could you just take that off while you're in here? I have most of the Longhorns in the fold now, and they don't really care too much, but there's a couple who may rub the wrong way.
It is not good.
You're wearing their old boss's clothes that you killed.
How do they know we killed them, though? Did you tell them that?
I guess. I mean, I knew that. I pieced it together, but maybe they don't.
I mean, usually when you're
wearing a dead
someone's
man's
clothing.
clothes.
It was either a gift or a
Who else is
stealing from a dead body.
Sorry, who else is in here? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Will. Go ahead, Will.
I will take it off, but it has done its part to assist me, and if you can assure that I will not come under any duress while this is not on my person, then yes, I will take it off.
Right.
But otherwise...
Well, you're under my roof, I promise. You'll be fine. No one will lay a hand on you unless you want to take a round in the pit. And kind of looks over to Leonidas a bit and gives you a little wink.
Are we going in the pit? I will go in the pit. But this time, I will do it where I don't actually hurt someone.
No weapons. And first blood. No death.
Okay. Yeah, I can.
Before we get to that point, I do have something I do wish to show you all. Because something I've been working on, and as a thank you of helping Cora and then also helping me in conjunction, I have a little present. So, do you gentlemen want some ale or drink or what? Wine, ale, whiskey?
No, thank you.
Whiskey.
Whiskey, got you.
I'll have what he's having.
All right. Takes just a couple drams down, pours you a little bit of whiskey, hands it over. Says, looks over to Ardell, who for the three of you recognize as that redheaded elf. And she just she goes, Ardell, man the bar. I'm gonna go show our friends the bazaar. And he just kind of nods, and she motions you guys to follow her, and she brings you kind of around the back of the bar. There's this door, goes through it, and there's this tunnel. That it's like a storeroom, and in the back of the storeroom there's this tunnel, and you go down through the storeroom, and it kind of winds around a little bit to the point where you get into this kind of open dome area. And as you're walking, she explains that, yeah, we over the last last month, we had discovered these lava tubes, and I was able to acquire an ankeg, and was able to kind of hollow out and make these a little bit bigger with their acid. So we have this extra space that we utilize. And I worked with some of the businesses and some of the other conglomerations of individuals who aren't part of any government, if you catch my meaning. And we created our own sort of Widgetists way, and we just simply call it the Bazaar. And as you guys enter, you see, relatively small right now, there's only 3 shops open. One, you see this half-elven woman, blonde hair that's kind of braided back. She has a little bit of a blue tint to her skin. Not as much as Lilith's, but kind of. You also see a large orc in the corner, and somebody's laying on a table, and he's tapping like that kind of like classic tapping tattoos with the needle and the stick, tattoos into people. And then over in another corner, you see it's just kind of a shop that says Ardell's Goods, and it's kind of closed up at the moment. And then there's another corner that is empty, but there's all this machinery and contraptions all within it. Everything in here is half off if you wish for it. Oakley, she can hook you up with specialized weapons, and kind of looks towards you, Ryujin. And then if you want to go to Murray, I'm sure that he has a few specials on if you want to get inked up a little bit at all. He's got some nice stuff. And if you're looking for Ardell, I know what he has in his stuff. Just come to me. So, but for today, everything in here is 50% off for you. So if you want anything, go ahead.
Didn't you all just go shopping?
Yes.
Do we need to go shopping again?
Well,
yes.
I would like to see what that one in the middle has. The tattoos and whatnot.
Considering I don't exactly think I can get a tattoo, I'll check out somewhere else.
I
I
don't
mean,
think
we
I.
could shave you.
We can get you a tattoo. I have this fun powder.
What's the powder do?
Leonidas like.
Well, Ryujin relays.
Yeah, it's the hair be gone powder.
Oh, Ember, I really think you should take that.
I'm not going to take that, no matter how much you pay me. If you put it in my drink without my knowledge, I will leave this group. I will tell every single person I see about all of the shit, and then I will hunt you down.
We have a certain set of skills.
We'll also have to kill you, as per our rules.
Yeah.
You may try.
Jesus. Okay, just to let you know, Oakley's is a gun shop. She's a gunsmith.
Oh shit.
I'm going to
Ryujin.
Ardell's Goods is a magic shop. More of a kind of a second hand as you look at it is what it seems. There's really no rhyme or reason. It just kind of everything is just kind of thrown together. And then Murray's, the tattooist, it says above him on this little kind of alcove that's been I guess with acid has been melted out, it's just Murray the Bear is what it says up above. This big hairy orc.
Mary the bear?
Murray, like the name.
Why is it telling me to marry a bear?
Marry the bear today.
Are you going to marry a bear, Lilith? That would be exciting.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
Well, that sign is telling me to do it. It's telling us all to do it.
oh, I don't think I should marry a bear. I'm a lion.
Are you gonna do it
don't-
snakily?
Oh.
You're also already buried.
Okay,
Mary.
let's see. I've now had 2 people make fun of my accent. If there's a third, I'm going to kill you all.
Who? I don't. Who was? Who,
Ember's not going to have a chance to do it. It's going to be me.
oh.
They don't look like a bear.
They don't. They're hairy, but they don't look like a bear.
Well, why would they call themselves a bear?
Well, sometimes. You know what? Never mind.
You know
No.
what a
I'm
simile
going
is.
You cannot just say something and then backtrack. That leaves
You know what a
something
simile
unsaid.
is, or a metaphor. Okay. Well, simile is when something is used to describe something that is like something. Something similar, but not the same.
Okay.
You really were raised by scholars, weren't you?
A metaphor is
also a grammar
is
nerd.
a metaphor is a similar concept, but it is when someone says something is something else. It is not actually, but it's more of a figure of speech. Like, my head is a volcano, or my foot is a. You know, it's a.
What's your foot? What
I
is
don't
it?
know. I'm quite tired.
Are we going to shop? I don't need to buy anything, but Ryujin, I think you should check out those fiery stick
the
things
guns.
over there.
I would like to see what the bear is doing. That is
And-
something I know.
Oh yeah, I would like a quick rundown of the things in the shop.
Yeah. So let's start with the Oakley's. As you approach, she has this blonde hair, slight blue tint to her skin. You approach, and she kind of is like working, making a stock, and sees you, and she goes, "Hey, friend of Cora's?"
Do you mean
Oya?
Oya?
Oh, fuck me. Friend of Oya? Why did I do this to myself? I do this every
Well,
time.
that would be on you. Well,
Ah, it is on me. Friend of Oya's?
Yeah, we helped her out. A bit.
All right. Cool. Well, I have a few things. I mean, are you looking in the market for a bit of a firearm?
I am.
All right, and she
What you
kind of shows you. It's like, I got a couple pistols I could sell you. I have a specialized pistol as well. And then if you're looking for something a little more long ranged, I have a musket in stock that I could get for you. Right now, I'm still working in under tutelage, under another weaponsmith, another gunsmith who I'm working under. But this is kind of my expertise at the moment. I also have some special ammo if you're interested in it. But it's all relatively affordable, and if you're a friend of Oya's, you get a discount too.
I want to look at 2 pistols.
Okay. So basically it's like 2 flintlock pistols. Like, for both of them, it'd be 400 gold pieces. They're 200 apiece. They do a D8 of damage. And they have the reloading property, which basically means you have to use a bonus action or use one of your actions to reload them. Very similar to like a crossbow, and so it's very similar to that. But you have those?
What about the specialized pistol?
This one, it's one pistol, slightly longer barrel, but instead of just one, it's like almost like a revolver sense, but only 2, and it's kind of a double barrel shotgun set on top of a pistol, so you have 2 shots before you have to reload it, but it's only one of them. That one is 300 gold pieces. Same stats, D8 damage, but you can shoot twice before you have to reload it and have a free hand.
Go with that one.
Okay. There's also, you see in it, you could get a bayonet attachment if you wish. This one would be a small one, so it had a D4 melee attack to your pistol if you wish, and also a bandolier if you want it. The bandolier would allow you to have a bonus action to reload, so that's quicker, and it's 100 gold pieces. The bayonet is only 10 gold pieces, and then we can get into ammo in a second if you wish.
Go with the bayonet.
Okay, bayonet. All right, so that's just 10 gold. So at the moment is before I take off half, it's 310, and then for ammo, if you want 20 pieces, just regular kind of like lead ball, it's going to be 3 gold pieces per 20. And once they are fired, they cannot be regathered. Then there's also 2 types of specialty ammo. There's the shatter balls, which are
that was my nickname in high school.
That was my nickname in high school.
There's the shatter balls, which add a D4 of damage, and it's 5 gold pieces for 10 of the bullets, and this includes powder and everything it's included with the price. And then there's also long range, which they're different. Instead of like this kind of lead, they're this very smooth kind of copper, and basically you ignore the long range quality with the gun when you use it. And that is also 5 gold pieces for 10.
So so then 20 of the lead for 3, and then 5 of each of the other 2.
Okay, so 10 shatter and 10 long range.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so that brings you also to 13. So that is 3, 2, 1 is your total. Let's just say that's 322, just with tax. So that would bring your total.
Tax.
322 divided by 2 is, what's that? Anybody have a quick math brain? Because I don't.
Say it again.
322 divided by 2.
162. 1. 161.
161. He's
a 161. So your total without a bandolier, unless you don't want the bandolier.
What was that? 100 gold pieces?
Yeah, it'd be 50.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Yes.
So,
forgot about the half price.
Yeah. So basically, just pop that up to 211 for your total. Yeah, and you can add a pistol to your inventory. The bandolier I'll make for you, and then also I'll make the ammunition for you. But you can write that down as well, just so you have it as well. And you are the proud owner of a Smith & Wesson pistol. Or Oakley Anison. Anison pistol.
Wow.
Can I get her number?
Number? She just kind of goes, nah, not right now. She a little bit of blush, but she's like, I'm working right now. Find me at the bar.
Like a girl who can make guns. Then Ryujin just walks away.
Damn. Roll me just a pure like charisma check. Let me just see. Let me see how well you walk away.
You know what? That Ryujin's got game. That was pretty good.
That is.
He basically was just like, "Can I get your number? Can I
have it?
Like a girl who can shoot me.
Can I have it?"
That's a simple 16.
A simple 16.
I
Sweet
too
16.
prefer to feel in danger when I am dating.
For the group of you, if you were watching, you see her kind of check him out a little bit as he walks away.
Right.
Just kind of watch that booty walk.
Does she shoot a glance at his
You could
posterior?
say she does.
Nah, that's where I'm out now.
He's got a cape. She can't see it.
Oh, he flourished it just to give the little tease.
Yeah, he flaps it, a little bit of a flap.
With the turn, it kind of
Like a Severus Snape-esque swish.
Yes.
No, not
as aggressive though.
Thinking about,
Not as
but
aggressive.
But with a donk.
Yeah. Oh, we'll disappear.
And with that, we've lost William.
We've lost.
How? I never left.
Oh, you went question mark for a moment.
It was a question
Nice.
if Kallias was still there.
Yeah.
Where's
Let's go to-
Kallias? Yeah, let's go to.
Let's go to Murray. Who's going to check out Murray the bear?
I will go with Kallias.
Okay. As you walk up to his parlor, you see he's this large half-orc, just in a very basic linen shirt, is finishing up this tattoo. And as you walk up, actually the person finishes. It's this really cool kind of like wing tattoo on their back, and they just put on like just kind of ooh, like it's tender, but walk away. He wipes it off for him, and they walk away. He sees the group of you walk up and goes, "Hey, how can I help you?"
I just wanted to know what you do here.
Yeah, I mean, I took up tattooing not too long ago and found out I was pretty good at it. And now I do it for a living, and I can even figure out a way to weave in a bit of my own spellcraft into it. So I'm still working on it, but I can do a bit here and there.
And what kind of spellcraft would that be?
Well, right now I only have the materials for kind of a protection-based tattoo. For out of narrative speak, it would be you basically, when you're not wearing armor, you would have an armor class that is 12 plus your dexterity bonus. And it would cost 300 gold pieces.
Nickelodeon.
Can this tattoo take the shape of whatever you would like?
Yeah, something about the magic. It needs to mean something to you. So if it's protection based, it has to be what you see as protection, what you as your personage manifested. And then we have that conversation. I figure out how I can put it on wherever you want on your body, and then you have it. Takes a bit of time to get it on, but once the spell takes hold, it's there.
Are you going to get a tattoo, Kallias?
Yes.
I thought of a metaphor, by the way. A creature's compass. Damn it, I messed it up, and I walk away. Fuck.
As you guys are there, you see that he has this very large knife on his hip. That's the one bit of like ornamentation that he has. He also has tattoos on his arms of various things. But this knife is like very beautifully carved, and it looks like almost like a totem pole in a sense, where you see it, the pommel is a head of a bear. The body, like the shaft, the grip, is a coiled snake that kind of comes up right at the base of the blade and opens up into like the head of a cobra. And then these wings, as you kind of like watch him, like it kind of like flaps around on his side, are the wings of a wyvern. And it's just a very, very beautifully made knife on his hip.
Is that what you use?
Kind of looks. No. This is. I used to be a member of the Wild Hunt. So,
what is that?
You never heard of the Wild Hunt?
Am I supposed to have?
Oh, you're good. It's a society of hunters of large beasts. They have towers all over Cordia, and I was a member here, and spent most of my life as a member of the lodge. And one day I just decided I had enough, and I retired. But if you ever want to check it out, and they're always looking for new initiates.
I grew up hunting.
Yeah.
Oh, large beasts, I think.
Well, the cult could have use of you then.
The what?
The cult. The cult of the Wild Hunt. They're not actually a cult. It's what they call themselves.
I don't know if I like that word.
It's more of a joke within the ranks.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't think too much into it. It's a league of hunters who hunt large beasts, and pretty simple. It's a good way to get paid. I made a living for many years.
I will think about that. That does sound like something I know in a place I otherwise... But that is... I will have questions for you about that perhaps while we are in business. But before we are in business, I do have a favor to ask of you.
All right.
I suffer from a skin condition.
Okay.
It has been known to be unfortunate for people who look at it too long. So while you seem made of stern stuff, I think it might be best if we were to do this in a more private area.
I could throw up a curtain if you like. That make you feel more comfortable?
Yes.
All right. I can do that. What is protection to you? And then you guys start that conversation. If you want to pay that 300 gold pieces for this tattoo, this magical tattoo, and we can begin that. Let's cut over to you, Ember. And here there's quite a few things. You find there's these there's gloves of blasting is one of them. There's more weapon-based items here. So glove of blastings is one of them. You find a couple wands. Like there's a wand of magic missiles. That's kind of like the biggest, the flashiest wand that they have in stock right now. As you guys are looking around, you get the sense that this is a new bazaar, and they're looking to build it and gain more stuff. But one thing they've seen is for steel in a box, and Oya kind of flips it up, is doesn't have the cooling pouch, but another bag of holding, and it's only for 50 gold pieces.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Take that.
The wand of magic missile is 200 gold pieces. There are 10 charges. Okay.
Good.
And then the gloves of blasting, that's 300, and it's just the magic.
Gloves of blasting shoot
firebolt, I believe. Yeah, it's pretty. They're more like damage and weapon based, but there isn't really like any big stuff at the moment. It seems that they are a new operation.
Bag of holding's fine.
Okay.
It's $50 off.
Okay, you guys have 2 bag of holdings in your possession now. As the curtain's drawn and Kallias begins their tattoo session, does somebody else want to do anything? You're muted, Hannah.
I'm just going to take all the stuff that was in my bag and put it in the bag of holding, and then if everyone's okay with that, I will have that bag and I'll hold on to it.
Which one?
The one that's just a normal one.
Okay.
And then I'll hand Ryujin the bag of holding with the Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, Gin Tun's bag of holding.
Whatever
bag
it
of
is.
marvelous holding.
I'm not much of a label gal here, Ryujin. You seem like you could pull this off.
All right.
He's got his Gucci boots. Oh golly. Perfect. Okay. Excellent. As Kallias begins their tattoo session, Oya comes up and says, "Oh, I'm glad that you guys found some stuff. Now, I do have one last thing to ask of you, now that I've buttered you up. I have a bit of a proposition. You guys remember that special green glass stuff, yeah? Well, turns out that stuff is relatively valuable. And I've been trying to get my hands on a good bit of it for a while. And I've just located a shipment that's leaving the wharf tomorrow. If you folks want to acquire the shipment and bring it to me, I'll pay you all very handsomely. And there's a little bit more to it as well. One, the ship, just so we're all clear, is owned and operated by an old Longhorn member. So you're not stealing from some goody two-shoes. They were a pirate at one point. They are currently the shipment, I believe, is bound for the Spire for study, but those bookworms aren't going to do much with the stuff. They're also this same Longhorn X group has a mechanic who's now working for them, and I would appreciate it if you could liberate this mechanic so we could give him a nice home in our bazaar, because I think he'd have a good time here. As for pay, I could give you each 300 gold pieces for every crate you get me. Also, 1,000 gold pieces if you can get me the mechanic here. You don't have to kill these people. You can go talk to them as well. If you can get them to come join, I would love to put a little bit more order to this chaos. But that's a proposition I have for you. And to sweeten the pot one last time, you will forever have a 50% markdown on everything at the bazaar if you do this job for me.
Can we get back to you in the morning?
Yeah, sure, you can take the night to think on it. I will
Yeah,
say...
'cause I'm pretty sure that Kallias drank a bunch of wine and is now getting a tattoo, so they might need the night to sleep off some regrets.
That is a regretful situation. Hope that they wake up and it's all right.
No regrets.
Yeah. So, yeah, I trust you. Get back to me tomorrow. I will say it is a bit time sensitive because I think the ship is supposed to leave out in a couple days. So,
Well, we won't be leaving tonight, so...
all right, that's fine. Just get back to me. Other than that, you're welcome to stay at the Bricks. Have a good time. That's all I need from you folks.
It was great seeing you, Oya.
It was good seeing you all too. And the bazaars, after this, if you don't do the job, is not 50% off, but you always have half off drinks at the Bricks. That stands. But stay, wait for Kallias to finish their tattoo, and we will be back. I'll see you all later. Hopefully tomorrow morning. And Oya strolls away.
I turn to Ember. I feel like she wants us to like her, but I just don't. I don't like her. Don't trust her.
You know, I like her more than Hugh, but at least I know what I'm getting from Hugh, you know?
You guys don't like you.
I didn't say that.
It's not that I don't like him, but I don't hate him. You know, he's just kind of there. And sometimes he's in the way.
That's how I felt about the farm, or...
Milton?
Oh, his name was Milton?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I thought it was
Plus it's
Farmer.
Melvin.
He could have been called the Wraith for all I know. He was so sneaky. You should teach me something.
He was very quiet. I didn't
You
like
guys hear on the wind, I just want to be friends with y'all.
Nope.
How are you doing back there, Kallias?
Okay, I think. I hope.
Don't hear any screams, so that's a good sign.
Well, we haven't started yet.
Oh. Well, screaming, it might be normal.
Is it?
Well,
I shrug.
I don't... Oh, sorry. I don't know how your conversation with Oya went before we were here, but we had a lovely time on our shopping trip.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought we could unload what we had bought when we get back to the warehouse. Other than that, I don't know. When are we planning on leaving? We were supposed to talk to Hugh in the morning as well.
Aye.
So
I think we'll know more about what we want to do, because as much as Oya wants us to do that thing for her, I feel like we have bigger priorities. But if everyone else feels differently, then let me know.
I think the faster we can get to where we're going, the better it can be. So.
In the map, you don't have to bring it up. Just for me, Cannon Wharf is on the west side of this little peninsula thing.
The east side. It's on the east side.
So it's kind of close to the spine.
Yeah, it is. It is the nearest port to the spine.
Mm.
That's what I needed.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps if we commandeer this ship, then we don't have to pay for one ourselves.
Are we gonna steer the ship?
It's certainly an option. two birds with one stone. Send the engineer back. Or what was he?
Mechanic.
Yeah, mechanic.
With the shipment.
Send the mechanic back with the shipment, and perhaps whatever some change we get from the Longhorn people, and then he tells Oya what we've done. We get a ship. We get the benefits. Oya also benefits. And then we go to the spine.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yes, it sounds that I'm okay with that.
Does anyone know how to sail?
I can sail a smaller boat like what we were using earlier. A larger boat, no.
Sort of, yes. Not
What?
well. I sailing, yes. Boats.
What about a big boat?
I have never tried, but how different are big boats from small boats?
Honestly, I don't know.
I don't
So
either.
I think that's sound logic.
Well,
I
let's
say
go.
we-
Let's have Kallias get their tattoo, and then let's go back to the warehouse, and
Indeed.
we'll figure things out from there.
As the couple hours to get this tattoo done, few hours, you guys maybe go back and forth, get a couple of drinks, just relax. It's kind of a nice moment to relax and be together. Kallias, as your tattoo finishes, could you describe what a protection symbol is to you?
See, this is where we get in a bit of trouble.
Oh.
Because I wasn't going to do a symbol.
What are you going to do?
I was going to take all my clothing off from the waist down and have him finish the job my transformation started and tattoo thin, like semi-hexagonal scales where there weren't any all
Perfect.
over my body.
Yes. I love that. So it takes a bit of time, but like it's just lines, and Murray is a quick, deft hand. And it's pleasant conversation, just chats with you as he does it. You learn about the wild hunt a little bit, and you ever have questions about it, just ask me as a DM and I'll relay it. And you're covered like almost I don't know, it's not Killmonger-esque, but like how it's covering his, all the scars are covering his whole body. It's looks really cool. Yeah, you have a really excellent new tattoo that covers your whole torso. And you now have an armor class of 12 plus your dexterity. It is an attuned item, just so you know. You can unattune and attune to it.
So this is.
It is a
Tattoo?
protection
To a tattoo?
Yep,
You can
it's a tattoo.
unattune to a tattoo?
For the magical quality, yes.
Oh.
Also, I can tell. I think it could be in Tasha's. I think it's a magic item from
It
Tasha's.
is, yeah.
And it's just the uncommon protection tattoo. If you want to add it in.
The barrier tattoo.
I think it's barrier.
Yes. Protection. Yeah. To attune to this, you hold the needle to the skin where you want it to appear.
Yeah.
So which is basically the act of.
Yeah, the act of tattooing. I'm not doing exactly how the magic item
but
describes
I like that. I like that.
Uh-huh.
And I see what you mean. I technically this is half a limb, but like we're.
It's rule of cool. That's a cool tattoo.
I'm here for it. I'm here for
it. If we ever want to
Vamos a la
add more stuff
playa.
to it, right? And as Kallias puts their clothes back on, you guys head back to the warehouse, and that is where we'll take our break. Cool. All right, guys. We will be back. Jesus Christ. It will never leave us. 7:55. We'll be back at like 7:15, 7:20.
You mean 8?
No, we're going back in time.
8. Oh my God, yeah, jeez. My brain is not good.
Go have a wee, go get a drink, have a snack.
And we'll be back. If you guys have any questions, throw them up in chat, and we will answer all of them at the end of break.
And we'll try to fix that Discord stuff that I
Yes,
saw y'all
we saw that
chatting
stuff.
about.
Join the Discord if you haven't yet. For all you folks there who haven't done, thank you so much for the subs. I saw Pleasant Muse. You were spreading some love, and that's what we love to see. You spread that love. So,
all right.
See you soon.
Right
We'll be
back.
back in just a little bit.
Now we're back.
We're losing all the ice.
We're losing all the ice.
What? All the
It's
ice?
all melting. The
Oh.
ice caps.
They're
All
gone.
right, Will.
I don't. Who took them?
All right, Al Gore.
Thank you.
Super ethereal, you guys.
Super ethereal.
Super ethereal. Oh,
I want you guys to tell you about a musical later that has to do with the ice caps. Just moving
Okay,
on.
we'll save it for the after hours show.
Yeah.
We have a. Well, there's
Yeah,
a what?
it's the Bards of Burlesque, New York.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Woody Minshew. I'm going to be your DM for this evening.
No, you're
Hell
Kyle.
yes. Let me play Ember. Hell yes. Hey everybody, we're back. I'm looking at some questions. RTB, friend of the show, has posed a question to us, and the question: if our characters were playing, I guess, human like real world D&D, which I guess is like offices and
No, it's houses. It's
what's the real
it's
world equivalent?
homes. It's homes and doors. No, fuck. What?
May I explain
Suburbs and
May I explain it?
sedans.
Yes, go ahead, Kyle.
It basically the concept is if our characters could play us,
Yeah.
who would they play?
Right.
Which one would they play?
Does that include you, Woody?
I'm including myself in this one, so
Okay.
yeah. I would say if I were playing one of the characters in this,
And we can't play ourselves.
and you
So
can't. I'm
Leonidas
making a
cannot play
stipulation RTB. If you're okay with it, you cannot play yourself. You like Leonidas cannot play Dan. I would play Ember, or no, fuck, Kyle. I would play Kyle.
So that's you, Woody, playing Kyle.
No,
That's not
that is God
that's-
playing Kyle.
That's God playing Kyle. Okay.
I don't know. I want to play the game too, guys. Okay. Jeez. Popcorn Dan.
No, don't.
You are all
popcorn
my
me, 'cause
children.
I don't know.
Okay, popcorn
someone
Will.
else.
I think. Oh, it's tough. Kallias would, I think, either be playing Drew or Hannah.
Yeah.
And I think. Just on gut feeling at this moment, I think Kallias would try and play Drew.
Okay.
I think.
Poopcorn.
Hannah.
Poopcorn.
You guys must have been really bad at this in elementary school.
We all
Hey,
no.
why don't you call on us, Woody? That gets it moving
Yeah,
faster.
That's
Yeah, I
what
was terrible
elementary
at
school
popcorn.
was.
Okay, fine,
But also,
Hannah.
this is Zoom.
Lilith would play. Probably Drew. Lilith would play
Okay.
Drew.
Then let's go Drew.
See, it's funny because I was gonna say Hannah or Will, but Ryujin would probably want to play Will.
Okay. Kyle.
Ember would pick Hannah.
Okay. And Dan.
Uh,
I think there's only one answer for this.
yeah.
Just go with your gut. Go with your gut. Come
My
on.
gut is Hannah. So
The
Yeah.
popular one.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. That's all we needed. Was there any other questions before we begin again?
Nemi just asked what's one mundane food your characters cannot stand. Like how some people hate mushrooms. Or like I, Hannah, hate arugula.
And I, Dan, hate mayonnaise.
And I hate eggs.
I Drew hate mustard.
I mayonnaise hate Dan.
Hey now.
Oh, he's gone too deep. He's gone too deep. Somebody pull him out.
Mayonnaise.
Okay. Let's go. Dan, you first for Leonidas.
Crackers.
Okay, Ryujin.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Okay.
Wow.
Kallias.
Any sweet food.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Ember?
Apricots.
Apricots. Okay, they're a little weird. I agree. And Lilith?
Fish.
Tuna?
Fish are
Wet
friends, not food.
Mm.
The sound of tuna.
Oh,
Stop.
Will.
Alright.
Will.
No.
God.
Anybody listening to the podcast or just had your headphones all the way on, I apologize.
Good the fuck luck.
I do not. This is what you signed up for.
So
It's not actually, but it's what you've got.
Not
Okay.
the hero we want, but the hero we deserve.
No. Not the hero we want. It's the hero we get.
Hero we get.
All right, you dinguses.
Dingo. Dingo.
Dingai.
All right,
You-
are we
you-
going to the warehouse?
You guys make your way as we return back into the world of Cordia. You guys make your way back to the warehouse where you find there's Hugh. It is probably around 11 o'clock at night. Hugh's there, just kind of looks like he's packing. And he sees the group of you enter and goes, "Oh, looks like you had a good bit of shopping done."
Yeah. What of it?
Oh, sorry. I was just
Looks
making
like-
conversation.
Someone's Captain Obvious.
Sorry, just being courteous.
Lilith
but
just stabs him.
Well,
I love how we all collectively hate Hugh for no reason.
No reason
Love
at all.
Cora.
I hate Hugh.
Hugh had a break. Hugh had a break when we could dick down on Farnham for like 5 sessions,
Yeah.
but now
Yeah.
Farnham's gone. There's one more target.
And Hugh doesn't have Cora with him. It's all over.
Yeah.
It's
good thing he's leaving.
yeah.
That's right.
Well, I have secured passage. There is a caravan heading out first thing tomorrow morning, so
Oh.
I will be beginning the long trip up to the frozen north.
Well, you'll have plenty of time to read, so you'll be fine.
Actually, yes. I actually, at a certain point, look forward to it.
Can I ask you a question, Hugh?
Yes.
Why is it that you have not said a single thing about the fact? Who else is in this room? Who's in this room?
It's just us.
Okay. Why have you not said a single thing about the fact that your sister is gone?
I was actually going to ask you the same thing, but maybe a bit differently.
Let's rewind. Kallias, you ask it.
Well, I was just going to say, I don't know, sometimes you hear things about close siblings and connections and bonds or whatnot, and I was wondering if you can sense her at all. But I guess how do you feel? You've been remarkably quiet about the fact that your sister now exists on a different existence.
My question was more based in the second part of his question, or their question, but I'm intrigued at the first part of their question as well.
Yes. To be honest, I'm still grappling with it. I don't quite fully know all of my feelings. Of course, I'm worried, scared, but there's an element that it makes sense with Cora. She's ever since we were kids. She always didn't really fit in. This, I guess now, she didn't fit into this iteration, I guess. So, maybe it's a gut feeling, but I feel like now that she's there, I think that she could be where she's supposed to be. And of course I want to be with her, I want to make sure she's okay, and that's a lot of stress, but in my time I've learned to sort of compartmentalize my worries I know I can't answer that question. I know I can't be with Cora right now. But I do know what we need to do to get to Cora. And that begins with me speaking to my mentor. Go ahead.
Who's Cora's mentor?
Cora really didn't have one. I mean, if anyone, it'd be our father.
But she does things that I can only speak for myself. I have not seen many things, but I have never seen anything quite like what she was doing. And it was interesting.
Ever since Cora was little, she's been having visions. And now, with the context, I understand why. She would get glimpses, and I don't know if she told you, but our father would use these premonitions as ways to create advantages. And he would put her through quite a bit of stress so that to kind of jumpstart these premonitions.
Sounds like a dick.
Yes, he is.
And
So he's still alive.
No, I have not killed my father. No, neither has Cora.
Do you want us to?
Wasn't asking if you killed him. I was wondering if he died of natural causes.
Oh,
Jumped to that real
jump.
quickly.
It just
Are
it
you
felt
okay?
like
Do you want to talk about it? Because we won't talk to you about it. We don't really care that much.
definitely baggage there.
Do you care about your dad?
I pity him. All he's ever cared about is money and status. But luckily, Cora and I both found our own paths away from him. And led us to where we are now. Or when we are now, I should say. Sorry, I use humor to cope with anxiety.
Is that what it is?
Yes, but it's almost easier. Before, when I didn't know what was going on, it's because I didn't know. But now I have a better sense of what's going on, so I know what's next. So maybe if the feeling, what you're sensing is an ease, it's because, truthfully, there is a bit of an ease with it, because now I know. I can move forward. A mua, if you will. Moving forward. Just a turn of phrase I picked up in my studies. Sorry.
I just had things I wanted to ask Cora, but she got sick so quickly.
I mean, I could try to answer some.
Well, I asked you what I wanted to ask her, and you didn't really answer me. So, that sort of puts paid to that.
Well, maybe just more incentive to get back to the future.
That's an interesting phrase. What does that mean? Back to the future. How can someone go back to the
Oh,
I'm gonna
I
need
guess
to sit.
All of this underscored with the fucking jingle jangle.
What is
song
going
of it.
on? Why does someone have a fucking?
No, it's us. It's absolutely us. And I can't mute like Hannah does.
Oh, that's fair.
We have a ice cream truck that circles our block at
Unbelievable.
8:30 at night every night.
That is.
And
How do we
continue
say
to do it
this?
for the next hour.
Just a bitch cream.
They sell drugs.
I hope they do. Because
Scream
who's
out the
buying
window.
ice cream at 9 o'clock at night?
Hey,
Don't you fucking shame.
it's a summer
Don't
night.
you do that. Anyone can buy ice cream whenever they well please.
True.
All right.
I take it back.
That is true.
That's
Also,
the first
do you
task.
not remember playing outside as a kid, and before going home at night, the ice cream truck came around?
I guess that's true. We'd go chase it down on our
Pitch
bikes.
dark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not when it's dark outside in Brooklyn, New York. Like,
So
I guess you're right.
I issue a challenge to us and to those of you watching and listening. The first stat block I want us to come up with for the community is an aberration, an eldritch creature that takes the form of an ice cream truck.
Incredible.
Or
Oh, shoot,
a
yeah.
frozen food wagon.
We'll add that
Incredible.
to the
that has like
monsters.
child catcher vibes from Mary.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Monster
where I'm going with
ideas.
it. Yeah,
monster
absolutely.
ideas. We'll add it to our subscriber tags on our
it
Discord.
like has a siren song.
Sorry, I'm just gonna jump out really quick to answer a question. If you are part of our Discord, we will update the subscriber list and we will get you to it after the stream today, just so y'all know. So I forgot to answer that question. We will be adding you after the stream.
Back to the role play.
No, back to the role play. Yes.
Well, if we want to go about our end of day things, Hugh, are you finished?
No, I hope that answers your question. I guess I live in putting my mind in boxes. It's how I understand the world.
Sometimes things don't fit in a box, though.
It's okay to let it out too.
Do that again, Ryujin.
I don't know what boxes you guys are.
I said it's okay to let it out too.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, don't cry in front of me. I won't know what to do. But
You know, Ryujin, I wasn't expecting that from you.
I'm glad.
But truthfully, before I felt like I was going to cry, and quietly shed a tear here and there, just a frustration of not knowing. But the factor that I do know when she is, and also how I could join her, how we, if we wanted to, could join her, makes it a bit easier. It's the happiness is something pending. It's in the future.
And your mentor.
Yes.
What do you think? First of all, who are they?
A kind man, goes by the name Hatham Cole. He's been at the Citadel for, I mean, truly, as long as the Citadel has been there. And is a very intelligent individual.
And you think they might know something of this?
I think if there's any person who I trust with this information to help unravel some of it and maybe bring them into the fold, it is them.
And you don't think whatever organization they are, this Citadel will come crashing down on what we are doing?
Knowing him, he will not want to let the Citadel know about this until he understands it fully. He's a bit of a rule breaker, which is why I trust him in it. He won't report it to the authorities. He will see it through and then decide.
Better. I suppose you know them and we do not.
He'd be delighted to meet you all. Makes a mean cup of tea.
Well, a creature's conscience is their compass, and I'll go to bed.
Yes.
I have no idea what that means, but my body aches a great deal, and I need to, I think, sleep sitting up. But I should get to that now.
I will say before we go to bed, and I kind of like gather all the stuff that we got. I got some potions, 2 of healing, 2 of haste. Not sure what that means. We have some new weapons, mostly for us though. And then we got, and I'll bring up the 2 bows. Like I saw these and I thought of you. Lilith.
Oh, they're beautiful. Are they? What are they made of?
One's made out of metal, I believe. You got
It's made out of metal,
and it acts as a short sword.
and it acts as a short sword.
And then the next one's made out of what did I call it? It's dark wood.
Obsidian?
Yes.
Ebony.
Yeah, it's yes. It's a black bow.
This one is a one that you can cut things with, and this one, I believe, makes people blind a certain amount of times a day.
Oh. Thank you.
It was a pretty wild shop. Ooh, also, I got this, and I take the knife, the fake one, and I stab myself in the stomach.
What are you doing?
Oh, no. Oh, that was dumb. I shouldn't have done that.
Are you insane? Of course you shouldn't have done that.
We don't have a healer. You just stabbed yourself.
And I fall head flat on the table.
Ryujin, quick, do you have a potion? Why are you two just standing there? Come on.
Leonidas, roll me a performance check again, please. With
That's fair.
advantage.
With advantage?
Because you've learned. You watched Ember do it last time.
Watched Ember do it.
Honestly, he's been through a lot, and sometimes when it's your time.
It's your time.
It's your time.
What happened on your shopping trip to
Awesome shit.
Leonidas?
That's a 13.
13. Everybody else roll me insight checks.
I'm not gonna roll one.
Yep.
5.
A 5.
Mm-hmm.
And Kallias?
21.
Okay, Kallias, you're like, oh, this is a game I would play on like Eris when we were kids, and I would use a stick, and like it would already be broken, and you do it, and it would you wouldn't see it. So you're kind of like, wait a second. After a moment, however, Lilith, you are convinced that he stabbed himself.
Don't take it out, otherwise you're going to bleed out before we can get you any help. You fucking idiot.
I'm going to drop to my knees. Oh no! Why? We lost him too soon. He is gone from us now.
What is happening?
Do not fret, Kallias. He will not be forgotten.
Ryujin grabs a blanket and lays it over top of Leonidas.
Boy, I'm fucking done with all of you.
And scene. Good job.
I rise up and I go, I have to say, I appreciate all of you caring that much if I had died.
Nobody else cared. It was just me.
Oh, even still, I appreciate that you cared about me, Lilith. That's just a fake thing. In my face!
Did you get that at the same place you got the bow?
Oh, we got it at the place with the man with the hands. Also, we got drugs!
We did get drugs.
More
drugs.
We got a lot of drugs.
We also got 2 pieces of clothing. This cape can grant a little bit of protection. I was going to ask for it, considering I believe I'm the least protected of us all.
Take it.
That's shown.
And Kallias.
Yes.
This I'm not sure what use it might be, but you might enjoy it, and I'll give them the color changing cloak.
Coat of many colors.
Coat of many colors.
How they love their coat of many colors.
Really great show if you haven't
They
seen it.
just love their
What
coat
did you
of
say,
many
Dan?
colors.
It's a really great show if you've never seen it.
I think the opposite.
Are you talking about Joseph?
Yeah, it's a
I love
wonderful show.
We
Let's
have to
not
have a
get
long
into this
conversation about
chat.
taste.
I think
but
we're
that's
maybe
a
split
different
down the
day.
middle of people who
That's
like it and people who don't.
That's a
in this.
different. I could spend 6 hours talking about that, but
Wait.
we'll get into that.
Wait.
Nope. Different day.
Wow.
This is a- this
Will,
is a-
how have
this
we
is-
never had this conversation?
different day. I'm gonna focus on the fact that I now have the cloak of many, or the coat of many.
The darker shade of
Coat of
magic.
many
or
colors.
Shade of magic.
Kel's.
The Kel's
You have
coat.
Kel's coat.
Kel's jacket.
Kel's
The coat of Kells. Yeah.
So, for someone that has not read that book, what does that do?
It's
all,
fucking
literally
rad.
as simple as it sounds. Its base form is this like gorgeous little red, almost duster, like Victorian style duster. And when you turn it inside out, once you like pull the sleeves out from it and flip it inside out, it's a different coat. It will be like white with marble buttons and black trim, and then you'll turn it inside out again, and it looks like a greasy, like, leather coat from the docks or something, and then you'll turn it inside out again, and it'll be something different. And sometimes you have trouble finding which one you want to use, and there are only like 10 of them, you said? Or
Yeah,
like,
in this one there are 10 different looks, and I'll let you just, other than the
red
plain black and then the red one, you can describe them as you use them.
okay.
Coat of many colors.
Okay.
They're coat of many colors.
Make a placeholder equipment for that.
Yeah, I need to make these on D&D Beyond and send
I
it to
am
you all.
weak at the moment for that.
Mhm.
It's not attuned, right? It just is.
Yes, just is, because there's no magic really. Like, it's just a style item.
Yep.
I might say that
You like
style is the truest kind of magic.
I would say so.
Kallias. Kallias, do you like it?
I like it very much. There is something about changing the way one is seen that makes me very, very happy. Yes. Thank you.
Right.
Just get all
Uh,
up.
Other than that, we mostly got gobbledygook
Drugs.
and drugs.
I got a cool sword. This one could actually kill
yes.
me, so I shouldn't do what I did before.
Great. Well, thank you for getting all that stuff.
Yes.
Um.
We got drugs.
So the plan tomorrow is to go get this stuff for Oya.
Well, does anyone have an objection?
We still need to get travel to the spine, which we'll probably have to pay for unless we all want to walk, which will take forever.
I'd like.
Or
That was
Roughly
we go
estimating.
to,
the
or
plan.
we get to Camden. We get to
Yeah.
Camden Wharf. We take their ship, and then use that.
I like that idea.
Then let's do that.
Yeah.
We're going to pirate the pirates.
Right.
Ah, ah.
It's
I'll
the last
pirate
thing
the
they'll
pirates.
expect.
Savvy.
Cool. All right. Well,
Savvy.
Savvy?
see you all in the morning then.
Yes.
Right.
As we are veering off to bed, I just want to briefly brush by Leonidas and say in Draconic, if you ever try and scare me like that with your own livelihood, I will make you regret it. Don't scare me like that again. Thank you. And then I'm going to go to bed, sitting up, still sore.
I real quick before I pop out my echo and I look at my echo and I go, I don't think they like that. And then I step into the echo and I go to bed. Quick little conversation with my echo.
Once everyone's asleep, I just have a thing I want to do.
As sleep finds everybody. Lilith.
Lilith slides out of her bed and I walk. I grab my violin and the new bow, and I'm just gonna slip outside and go to like the side of the building where it's dark so no one can see me. And I'm just going to play a low melody because it's finally safe for me to do that. And just let all of the emotions that I have felt, all the sadness from seeing whatever I saw with Christopher, and the feelings of confusion and fear of what we discovered in the well, just kind of wash over me, and then it is released.
As you finish the final somber notes, you smell just a bit of, it smells like Christopher, a little bit of cinnamon, but also like kind of dirty, kind of sweaty, but in like a not a BO kind of way, just like a street rat sort of way. And you hear just over your shoulder, "You should play more often," in Christopher's voice. And the breeze passes by you.
And now I'm a little angry that he had to come and interrupt my moment of peace, so I'm going to walk back into the warehouse and angrily go to bed.
Okay. As the morning comes, you all awake, and Hugh had left before you all awoke and left a note and a bottle of wine on the breakfast table.
Oh, breakfast wine.
He's always been lush.
What's the note say, Kallias?
What does he
Can
say?
you read, Kallias?
What? Some things? It depends on
Language is it in?
It's in common.
Yes.
Can you read common, Kallias?
No, definitely not.
Roll me, just from what you can maybe work out, roll me an intelligence save to see what you can work out.
Save?
Yeah.
Heavens above.
That would be a 15.
A 15? It's a short note. And it's in a language that it's like just in like good luck. You were able to like good luck. You kind of can make that like good luck, kind of sounding out the letters from what you have seen like of signs and stuff. But then there's a chunk on the bottom that you do not understand whatsoever.
Ryujin, you're good at teaching things. Maybe you should help them.
It says.
Let me see that.
It says, good luck, and have a good breakfast wine. Yes, I think we should follow what the note says. I think. Yes?
Maybe we have it as more of a brunch wine. Maybe on the road.
Not that I don't believe you, Kallias.
What does... Can I see the note, Kallias?
Yeah.
I suppose.
Just give me the note.
Hands it over, and the phrase on the bottom, it is in the kind of sub-common tongue of Godwin, and I would say Ryujin, you would kind of know this. Ember, it's not really a language that's spoken from where you're from. It's kind of like, i.e., like if you go to Scotland, like technically Gaelic is a national language, but very few speak it. But it just is a phrase that means "until we meet again."
Till we meet again.
It says, until we meet again.
Does it say anything about breakfast wine?
Arrivederci.
No.
And
Hmm.
why did he leave wine? I'm confused.
I think
You
that was
know-
just a wait for the note.
Yeah, let's just not dwell on it.
Even when he's not there, you find a way to shit on him.
Should we go and like do a little pirating? That sounds fun.
Sounds like an adventure.
Sounds
I'm
good.
into it.
We need a boat.
Is Camden Worth within like walking
Yeah,
distance?
it'll take about on foot about 2 hours to walk there once you leave the city. So probably closer to 3 once like making your way all the way through the city and out.
Oh, we were supposed to tell Oya though.
You can go meet Oya's kind of on the way. There's a little bit of backtracking, but not a lot.
Does anyone have the magics where you can send a message?
Not too far.
We could just
I
we could just
write-
pay a random child.
I write on a piece of paper, fine, we'll do it. And I grab the nearest person, I look them in the eye, and I say, go to the Briggs. Deliver this message. If I know that you've read it, I will find you.
Roll me an intimidation check
I pull out my daggers and I'm twirling them in my hands right
with
behind
advantage.
him.
I pull out my sword and I just point
What?
it at them.
You stab yourself with your fake
And
dagger.
Yeah, I stab myself with my fake dagger. No, I do that.
I was like, I just got reverse mugged.
25.
A 25 kind of goes, yeah, okay, okay, I'll take it to the Bricks. Who's it for?
What are you still doing here?
I just want to know who the note's for.
The person
Give
in
it to the
charge.
first person that looks like they're important.
Okay, bye. And runs full dead sprint.
Wait.
What?
What's your name?
Greg?
Nice. There you
You
go,
had
Woody.
to do it. You
There
fucking
there
had
you
to
fucking
do it.
go, Woody.
You were on a hair trigger and you're like, shit, Greg. That was the first one
I-
that came to you.
I have your name.
Names.
I have your name now, Greg.
Oh no!
I have your name and I can use it.
I'll go quick. Do you want me to bring a note back?
No. I say in the biggest voice I could make, good luck, Greg.
I flip a silver coin after him, just for his trouble.
Just stabbing myself in every different way.
Fully reverse mugged Greg.
As a group of people, I am still learning what we are okay with and what we are not okay with. And I am a little confused as to where what we just did falls on the spectrum.
Oh, we didn't hurt anyone.
Yeah, it was more of a performance.
Let's walk and talk, and we can discuss it.
Okay. You guys walk, and as you make your way to the edge of the city, you pass what you now recognize as the Tower of the Wild Hunt on the edge of the city. That's kind of what marks the southern gate, if there was a gate. And you make your way down to Camden Wharf. As you guys are making your way down, you let's say Ember, you hear a voice in your head, masculine voice but soft. Yes, I received your message, and Oya, shit.
It's everybody.
Those are words.
Oh shit.
Wants you to know the ship's name is the Sweet Marie. That's the end.
I'm sorry. I respond in my head. Sorry, I don't have color ID. Who is this?
Moment passes. Oh. Ardell. We kind of almost killed each other a while ago. If you cut like a week ago, a month ago. No? Okay, bye.
I'm so sorry. I can't place you.
No answer after that.
Just burning spell slots, baby.
Just belittle this son of a bitch. All right, yeah. So, do you have the name of the ship? The Sweet Marie.
Sweet Marie.
Sweet Marie.
Sweet Murray.
Sweet Marie.
Mare.
Marie.
Sweet Mary.
Right. You guys make your way
Don't
down.
be snaky on the
Here.
Sweet Marie.
I don't. What's going on? Sada snack on Swamara.
Literally,
Wait,
literally,
small
what is
pause.
happening?
Have you guys seen the TikTok of the one Scottish dude? Who's like doing all like he does the Anakin and Obi-Wan and
It's all like,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
all like
yeah.
Scottish
Oh, yeah,
slang.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
not Darth
No.
way.
You're fucked, mate.
It makes me laugh so hard. All right, you make your way down to Camden Wharf. It from the last time, I think the only person who was there was Ember last, in their one shot,
Oh.
and it is a little more bustling. You get the sense that maybe a lot of the Amber Kingdom soldiers who have come down have they take their leave here. It's a nice kind of pseudo beach town, and lots of fun. Like they're good seafood because the reef is so close. There's good fishing around here and very exotic fishing. So there's some good little lunch spots, and also the winery, if you recall. You make your way down. Everybody, roll me investigation checks and see if we can locate. And since you've been here before, Ember, roll me with advantage.
Yes.
Ooh.
God, poo.
You ready?
Oh, sorry. I thought we were Ryujin.
14.
14. Okay. Leonidas.
Investigation. I think it's
C.
like a 4.
Nice. Ember.
23.
Nice.
5. My bad. 5.
Kallias.
Oh no, yeah, it was me who got the 4.
Okay. And then Lilith.
I got a natural 20 for a total of 25.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Okay, cool. All right. With the group of you, especially you guys locate it. The Sweet Marie is located, and this helps with you too, Ember, right next to that old Longhorn wharf. It is there's a little dock that comes out and shoots out, and the Sweet Marie, you see a good-sized sailing ship right there, docked at the wharf, and people walking in and out. It's kind of a little bit of a trek across the docks to the wharf, but it looks like they're moving cargo in and out.
I have an idea.
Let's hear it.
What if we just like sneak on the ship and then just take it? Yeah?
Took the words
Yeah.
right out of my mouth.
Well, don't we have to?
How do we sneak on the ship?
Yeah.
Stealthily.
Are they bringing crates onto the ship?
Looks like they're bringing some. It's a little bit. It looks like they're switching out cargo of some sort. It looks like they're taking some stuff off and bringing others on.
Are there 5 crates that fit
There
Of
are
varying size.
varying sized people?
There
We
are
sit on each other's shoulders and put trench coats over us.
be a really tall person.
Be a very tall person.
For the 5 crates, You see a lot of crates. You do not know which ones are which, and what is in them. But there are many crates being loaded on and put on the ship, and a few crates. It's more like they're more loading than they are unloading. Just so you know.
So we're trying to find an inventor, yeah? We don't know their name though.
Mechanic.
Perhaps we could pretend as though we are a group that is simply looking for passage. Offer some gold, get aboard, leave dock, slit their throats in their sleep, take the gold back.
So we're okay with that now and we weren't before?
Oh, it's a job.
So
it was
the
a job then also. It was a longhorn then also as well.
You know, Kallias, I'm beginning to see where your thinking is coming from.
And I was doing it. I just have many questions. That is all.
See, we need some. It's not for no reason.
They've got us there.
Wait, don't they all, like, at night? They all usually go into town anyway, and there's only a few people on the boat. Isn't that how that works?
Perhaps.
I also have Logan's vest.
Whoa.
They would know he's dead.
Yeah, they're former members.
Or he's not dead, and he's come back to life because he is the magical. I don't know.
As Kallias.
You could be
the lightning. I could, if you all are careful with where you're looking, I could perhaps take my hood down.
Or Ember could pretend to be him and do the mask of many faces.
Or I could stab myself.
But I am.
You know, that could be.
I'm willing to
something.
Donate this vest to the cause.
We have practiced the stabbing bit a couple of times now.
And
as much as I appreciate your generosity, it actually would not matter. I can change the way that my clothes look, regardless. So you may keep your vest.
Well, okay.
I guess the question is, do we want to go in and potentially harm a bunch of people, or go in, harm very few people?
Yes, then we will have people looking for us.
Yes, I say it's better to get rid of all than some.
And maybe if they're amenable, we strip them down to their skivvies, we throw them on a longboat, and we shove off without them.
I like that idea.
We won't give them any oars though.
And a bottle of rum.
Okay, so how do we get on the bloody boat?
Leave that to me.
Do you want us to just stay here and wait?
No,
Would you like us to act natural?
That's really hard.
Lilith can come.
Oh.
Ryujin can come.
But you want the two of us.
Kallias, you can come if you'd like.
Do what?
But I think, Leonidas, you might want to hang back and keep watch.
Why? Because
You're
you
the
don't
muscle.
think I'm
You're the muscle.
Okay, cool.
Plus, the thing that I have in mind requires less muscle.
Well, yes, that is not my strong suit, so I will stay behind. Thank you.
After you?
As Ember turns
am I going to be
towards
by myself?
the way that the way that they're going, he changes into a reddish pink tiefling with large breasticles.
Okay. Okay, I'm here. I'm
and
yes,
and a tail that has like a little like heart on the end of it instead of like a point.
Okay.
It's just like an anime dream,
It's
fan
literally-
service dream.
It's literally
Mhm,
Orochimaru is
mhm.
what this is.
Yes. We'll see how this goes, I guess.
Mhm.
As you approach as a group, you see there is one person mainly barking out orders. It is a female tiefling as well, with a long sword strapped to her hip. And as you approach, she kind of turns around after telling like where some crates should go. She kind of turns and goes, "Yeah, oh, how can I help you?"
Hi. I'm so sorry to do this. We are. This is gonna sound silly. We're an acting troupe. We recently have been doing a tour around this area, but we kind of got a little lost. And now we need to get back to where we go. Where is this ship going?
Oh, this ship's bound for the Spire Academy, but we'll probably resupply at the Blue City.
Oh, that would be absolutely perfect. Where our main stay is not too far from the Blue City. If it's okay, could I'm so sorry. Could we help? We could perform. We do great shows, and can serve drinks and food. We'd be really grateful.
Kind of looking you up, there's the pseudo cowboy with the gun, the moon elf with covered in daggers, and then the covered in skins, the don't know what hooded figure.
We do look like an acting Ooh. troupe.
You do look
I
like.
was gonna say.
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage because I like the cut of your jib.
I should have taken proficiencies in this shit.
Good thing you're
Well,
only
it's
level
shocking.
4.
I was gonna say.
Nine.
9.
Mm.
Looks you up and's like, I think we can make room for you. It's going to be a tight journey. We only could probably spare one room for you.
Oh, we don't mind sleeping together.
We do it all the time.
Very close.
All right. It'd probably be about 50 gold pieces a head, and we could get you passage all the way to the Blue City. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna message Ember. Give them some of the gems. It looks flashy.
We got rid of all the gems.
I message back. I think back. We don't have any more of the gems. Would it be okay if we did half now and then half when we get there? We'll send message forward. Our boss can bring the rest of the funds to our dock as he picks us up.
Okay. Yeah, that seems amenable.
Do I believe them?
Roll me an insight check, please.
Oh, 8.
Can I also?
I'll allow it. Yeah.
Maybe not.
Did you finally roll low?
This is rolling that one.
You're like, I
Alright.
completely trust this person.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
They
trust
seem
this person with my life.
completely
Alright.
forthwith.
Guys, I think we can just tell them everything, and they'll help.
I think we're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll just take us to where we need. This is our crew now.
Great.
Yeah, we need a crew.
Yeah. Can this just be a pirate? That'd be cool.
We don't know that it's not.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah, pirates can be nice.
Well,
Okay.
Read A Darker Shade of Magic. There's some real nice pirates.
They're fine.
I kind of sway. I kind of like sway back and forth, and I'm just like, please.
No, I think we can make that amenable. Let me just go double check with my captain, and I'll come back and I'll let you know. All right? All right. Kind of like as she walks away, kind of like looks you up and down a little bit, and then heads up the ramp. Enters an office that it seems to be below the poop deck. I think is where the wheel is. I believe.
So where the captain would stay.
Yep.
Captain's cabin.
The captain's cabin. What you would guess would be. Moment passes, and out walks two people: the tiefling woman and a hobgoblin male, who has this kind of big kind of tricorn hat, and looks at y'all with these big kind of mutton chops. Looks at y'all. Looks towards the first mate. Nods. Goes back into his cabin. The first mate comes down back to you folks and says, yeah, my captain's okay with it as long as you half up front, half when we arrive in the Blue City. That works for us.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll just give us some time. We'll get a room ready for you. If you come, we'll be shipping out tomorrow morning. So if you want to come in, we could have your room ready by tonight, and you can stay in it, and won't have to have an early morning in tomorrow.
That sounds
amazing.
Is there anyone else? Thank you so much.
Is there anyone else staying on the ship?
No, just the crew, and they find their spots in the hold, and we are kicking a few out of this room, but you guys are paying, so they'll be getting some of that cut, so it's okay.
Are they all as cute as you are?
I'm working, please.
I'm on the clock.
I'm on the clock.
Little fucking clock.
So, if you just come here at sunset, we'll get you into your room.
Thank you. And what was your name?
Kina.
Kina. It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Your name?
Delilah.
Delilah.
Hey there.
Delilah. All right, that's nice. Kind of looks over and goes, I do not put those crates there. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go and see you at sundown, and goes and helps with some loading.
Is that Farnham?
Well,
it's always Farnham.
Farnham.
If Farnham's on this fucking ship.
Why do I feel like they're going to leave without us? They've just taken our money and they're not going to let us on the ship.
They're not taking your money yet. They'll take it when at sundown.
I didn't give them any money.
Should we find this mechanic? Do you think they're on the ship?
Probably, yes.
Maybe we can offer our services in loading the boat and thereby getting us on it. We can take a look around.
Good approach, Kina.
Perhaps. I think either way, we do want to not have suspicion until we are until after we've shoved off. Correct.
Aye.
Because if things go south, I'd rather not deal with the local popo.
I wonder who is policing over here. Are there quads over here? Or is it more...
It is a mixture of quads and... So quads are a little fewer and far between. They're like more of the special forces of Revan. You'll see a few people with a few elven detachments who are walking around that you recognize the colors to be from the Verdant Expanse. And then also a few detachments, just squads of people from Marvelhold who have that 5-pointed star on their chests as their insignia.
I agree, Ember. Let's not arouse suspicion just yet. But everyone keep your heads on swivels.
Care for a drink?
Yes. Probably. Certainly. How big is this boat in terms of sails, oars, things like that?
It has there's no oars. It's not an oared ship. It's fully just a sailing ship. I believe. Let me double check. It has 3 sails, and then the was it the mizzen mast is the one that sticks out, or the foremast. Don't know ships very well.
So it sounds like it's a wee bit too big to have 5 people running it.
It would be. Let me check. Because it's the sailing ship. Let me see what the minimum crew for it.
Sailing.
I will say it will be very difficult to have 5 people sailing it. You'd be sailing at a fraction of the speed if you do.
So we recruit. We say you are either recruited or you're kicked overboard.
Just table talk here. What's the plan here? Because if we are going into this, we definitely need this boat. We definitely need to get the shit that Oya needs from the boat. And if we want the boat, we're gonna need some of them, and we don't really have that. How much money do we have left?
Like 2,000.
Just under.
A little less, like 800 some.
So we can't really pay them that much.
My idea was that if we're on shore, they have options. If we're at sea and we bring up the stance of like, hey, this is a stick up, but then be like, your options are you can help us and then therefore work for insert organization here, the what's it called? Oya's
Silent Consortium
gang, the Silent Consortium. Like you can like enlist and help us out, and we will not kill you,
not butcher you. Okay.
Right? I mean,
yeah.
And any of the people that are, because these are like former Longhorn dudes, like they don't super want to help out with the cause of bringing shit to the Spire. Like, I don't know.
We also killed their boss, so I'm pretty sure we have some intimidation factor.
Yeah. How are we gonna get the boxes to Oya though?
Later.
Yeah.
I was either thinking that or loading them up onto like boats and sending them like smaller boats and sending them back with the mechanic and maybe like a few guards for him.
Cool.
If they can be trusted, because again, the last thing I want to do is send this mechanic off with our valuable things that we've gotten for Oya and have these guards suddenly be like, "Psych, we're selling you."
We're selling you.
Worst case scenario, we fail the job and then we don't get a discount.
Right.
Sure. Okay.
But we still get a ship, which is really what we need. Like there's a chance we never go back to Camden Mesa.
She also didn't say that she needed the shards right away.
That's fair, but I don't want to have to carry them around.
Well,
we also
leave
already
on the
have
boat.
a shitload of them currently still.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Can Leonidas just be standing on the dock trying to figure out the best way to act when being stabbed?
Let me performance check. Yeah, I love that.
Great. Nice.
I've seen weirder things on the subway, honestly. This is something I would see on the subway, though.
I foresee two like an old gnomish couple that just kind of walks by, looks, and then like the one goes to the other. Poor guy.
He must have a hard laugh.
Like my favorite ice cream taster. That's a 10.
What's a 10?
That's a 10.
What's a 10?
What'd you get? You got a 10? You do a decent job. It's like good community theater acting.
Nice.
Like good. It's good.
I've done that before.
A complete oxymoron.
No, it can be good.
It can be good.
It can be less bad.
Yeah.
It can be less bad.
Less bad.
Correct.
I agree with that one.
Okay, so you guys find a drink somewhere, maybe grab a bite to eat.
Wait, how am I getting onto this boat?
You're coming with us.
I'm not on the boat.
You're not. They're not on the boat either.
We're not on the boat yet.
Oh, I thought you were on the boat. Oh, my bad.
That's gonna be fun.
What
We
if
have to explain that to them.
we just ditched you?
I was thinking, thought you were on the boat, and I was like, are they gonna ditch
Guys?
Leonidas? I mean, okay, like.
Oh, golly.
Yeah, Leonidas, I'm sorry I had you wait. I felt as though that a intimidating presence such as yourself and your stature was not what we needed at that current moment.
Okay.
Your muscles are just too big.
Oh.
You're just like too big, you know.
Oh, too yoked.
Dude, you gotta do some cutting sometimes, man. You can't just bulk. You gotta cut.
It's not always bulking season, bruh.
This has to stop.
I hate this.
I have to.
I hate it
to
so
stop
much.
now.
I hate.
Okay.
It's so funny because I'm kidding. I don't actually know what.
And
these
I
things
have never been to the gym. So.
Okay, so you make your way. Did we want to try to locate anybody beforehand, or are we just waiting to get on the ship?
I think if we can listen to see if we hear anything about any kind of mechanic that the crew, I think Lilith, I want to go and listen to what the pirates are saying.
Roll me as you guys are just kind of hanging around, because there's a little square next to this warehouse, a small well as well. Roll me perception checks, and let's do hearing.
All of us?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 7.
God,
7. Kallias?
The 19.
Ooh, Ember?
18.
Ooh, Leonidas?
That's a 7.
Ooh, Ryujin?
A dirty 20.
Hey.
He's back.
He's back.
As a group, you guys are able to kind of listen in, and after a moment, you could swear from the boat, you hear a woo, woo, woo.
A drill?
Something.
I mean,
Or a tiny little race car.
Yes. Or Stuart Little. Jesus
And also like
Christ.
hammering noises, and it's
Stuart
coming
literal.
from the boat.
Yeah, that kind of solves it, doesn't it?
so it doesn't solve whether we want to contact them now or wait until we're out to shore.
Did Oya say anything about it being like that they're working there against their will, or is it more of they want to be there and we have to convince them?
Oya used the term liberate them.
I think that
So-
means Oyo, I think, meant to kill them. Ooh.
No, I don't think that Oya wanted to kill
Well,
them. I would think I
she
wanted
said-
them to come and work for her.
Oh.
She said that we didn't have to kill the people that were holding the mechanic captive or such.
Maybe I wanted to kill them.
Kallias, maybe you should send a message.
I was just going to try. Is there a point of the boat that has a higher concentration of that sound?
Yeah, it looks like the bow of the ship. There's a little porthole.
New York.
You see movement, but it seems to be this as you kind of walk around the docks, just milling about. You see when you listen to it, it comes from more of the bow of the ship. Rolling perception check. See if you can see this individual through the tiny porthole. It's a high check.
I didn't make that check. That's a 12.
Yep. You see movement and you see like lights flashing, but you cannot see into the porthole to make out the person inside of it.
Well, I'm going to just gesture out towards the porthole and reach out. You who tinkers with metal and stone, we have come to help you.
Moment passes.
I'm sorry.
Nice.
Who is this?
Those in league with the silent consortium here, and she who runs it.
Oh. Oh my. What would you have me do?
Stay calm. We will be boarding the ship by night's end. What would you have us do?
Well, that was just... This is a very strange job offer.
Where? One moment, please.
Can I put you on hold?
Can I put you on hold?
They seem rather timid and confused. I can relate, but it is not helpful. What do we want of them?
I mean, if they want to grab the crates of crystal and walk off the ship and come meet us, that would make our jobs real easy, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
We do still need the ship.
No, but then we wouldn't have to worry about...
We could do it all in one foul swoop.
Fell swoop.
Phil?
Foul.
Fell.
What?
Ryujin is a grammar nerd. Or just like literature, like English language nerd.
Common language.
Common language. Basically.
You common nerd.
He taught common to underprivileged communities.
Yeah.
Meaning the
All the
pups
other-
of the wolf families he slaughtered.
The packs.
Yeah.
Yes. The orphans he created.
Yeah, it's an excellent way to produce work for yourself.
Yeah.
He has a big heart and a big sword.
Well, you were going to say something else, but I guess we'll leave it at that, because apparently we're family friendly now.
No, I meant for killing.
I don't
He
think we're
also has a
family.
ginormous-
Yeah.
Can't speak, guys.
What's
What's going on?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
My mom.
Things you don't want parents and... Yeah, okay, great.
Back in heat.
You who tinker with metal and stone, we seek the crates of green crystal. We know they are aboard your ship. If you have a way to retrieve them and meet us on the docks now, it would be for the benefit of us all.
It could prove difficult. I maybe could. I'm sorry, is this a job offer? I'm very confused.
Yes. The Silent Consortium is looking to employ you. But to do so, you need to be removed from your current employment and bring with you these crates.
Bring with you these things. The cow is white as milk.
Cow is white as milk.
The cape is red as blood.
It's red as blood.
Yeah.
Got that.
Hair is yellow as corn.
So sorry. Could I come
Whether
out
it's
and
pure
meet
as gold.
you? I'm not going to just take the word of some stranger.
Yes,
who's
please, we
speaking
are
to
not
me in my
going
head.
anywhere.
All right. Well, I'll come out. I'll meet you by the well. I say I need a drink of water.
Tell him to bring one of the crates. Just quick.
Can you bring one of the crates with you?
To prove
Roll me a
Oh, there we go.
persuasion check.
that they can bring it.
Prove.
Give.
Proof.
Riff.
That is a... What?
Was that real? That was like a slide whistle.
That was a real fart.
That was.
I literally thought it was somebody else
I
doing
thought
it
it was
as exceptionally abstract proof.
I thought it was a. Proof.
Are you telling me that was a toot the whole time?
That was amazing. Wow.
So
That was
funny.
my beautiful
You thought
butthole.
someone went. Fruit?
I did, truly.
Proof?
My stats. That's I think it's 15.
15.
Yeah, it's 15.
All right.
I'll see what I can do. I'll be out in a moment.
We are meeting them by the well.
The well.
The well?
Lowercase w.
The well?
Do you want us all to go, or do you want us all to kind of like hang back in the shadows?
I think one of you should come. I think, yes, if you want to look your absolute scariest.
I can.
And if the three of you can do the thing, the thing that we sometimes are good at and sometimes are not so good at, and be ready in case anyone comes for them. I don't think we will have trouble with them, but if they are being watched, we might have trouble.
Okay.
Roll me a stealth check, just to be sly as you approach Lilith and Kallias.
Wait.
I think it's Leonidas who's
I
coming.
think
Oh,
it's
Leonidas is
Leonidas.
coming. Oh, I thought it was
other
Lilith. I'm sorry.
Free
Yeah.
stealthing.
All right.
Yeah.
Leonidas and Kallias. Roll me stealth.
If it's to be sly, could I add charisma instead of dexterity?
You know what? This is like a blending in. It's not like a hiding.
Yeah.
I will allow it.
And
Brilliant.
could I do athletics because I can't do anything else?
Doesn't make any
No,
sense.
I know.
I appreciate your
Rules of
gumption.
D&D.
That don't make no sense.
Well,
Fuck me.
if we've learned anything, I guess Kallias isn't exceptional at blending in with modern day society, so that is a 9.
This is stealth, right?
Yes.
I do have disadvantage. Great. I rolled the same thing twice. That's
With this one, you do not. It's not that kind of disadvantage. It's just like blending in.
Oh,
You're not trying to sneak up on somebody.
then it's
Yeah,
still a 7.
A 7. Okay, that's fine.
Tracks.
Tracks.
Yep. You're two kind of gawkward
Not-
individuals of the group.
And then we're hiding in plain sight around.
Yep.
But I'm
Assassin's
It's like
Creed
fucking
sitting on a
Scooby
bench.
and Shaggy.
It is.
Really
Well,
though.
who's?
Yeah.
I think it's a nice blend of both.
Yeah, you both are both.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lilith
I'm
is
standing-
leaning
I'm
up against a... Go ahead, Dan.
Oh, I'm standing behind Kallias like this.
Nice and tough. I like it. Yeah.
Lilith is leaning up against a cart across the street. Just
Okay.
kind of looking at her nails.
Ember is still a tiefling, and he's kind of checking himself out.
Is there a
Alright.
roof nearby?
Yes, it's a small square. There are roofs surrounding.
Well, Ryujin will climb.
All right, you easily can climb up to one of these tiled roofs. Oh well, it was a good fart.
Good fun.
Yeah, good. It was a good noise.
Good fun.
Can't wait.
Bless
to
my
edit that out.
farts.
Bless my farts.
Don't you dare edit that out.
I'm not going to.
must.
That's gonna be. I'm gonna amplify it big time.
Please.
It's gonna blow your ears out.
ASMR.
Remember the last time we tried to all like act casual and chill, and we all just started playing shittily on instruments?
Yeah, I
It was an
remember.
episode
Oh,
of
yeah.
Portlandia.
Oh,
Like,
I
first
bought a
session.
horn. Wait, I bought a horn.
You're being intimidating.
Sorry.
Bah, bah.
Hey, a horn is intimidating. All right, a moment passes, and you a moment passes, and you see, just kind of clocking all of you, a small gnomish individual with these smudges all over their face, kind of like they appear coming down the gangplank onto the dock. You see the captain kind of step out and lean over and just kind of like say a couple words. You can't really make out what they're saying, but the captain then kind of just nudges their head over to the side to let them continue. And this gnomish individual walks up to the well and starts with their water skin, starts letting down the bucket casually. He says,
Hello. Are you the individuals who have offered me the job?
That depends on whether or not you can provide these, what we have asked for.
kind of gets the bucket all the way down, puts the water skin down. As they get up, they pull out this one large shard of that familiar green crystal and just kind of palm it to you. It is exactly what you think it is. It's like,
I have... Unfortunately, I cannot carry many of these crates. I could maybe get one. I'm not that strong. Of the condensed miasma. However,
I want it so badly.
you could try to get on the boat and grab it, but I could only secure one before they kind of find me out. Now, I have a question. Where would I go for this job?
There is a tavern in Lower Camden. Are you familiar with this town?
Yes, I am.
It is known as the Bricks.
Oh. Yes?
There is a woman behind the bar. Her name is Oya.
Right. And I should speak to Oya.
Yes.
Right.
The
Well,
condensed miasma, as you put it, is paramount.
yes. All of it is in my workshop. There are 6 crates of it. But they are relatively heavy. I can only carry one myself.
We have 2 options before us. 3, it would seem, if you are less than willing. We either can do this the long way or the short way. The long way involves myself, my friend here,
Hello.
and you heard him.
All right.
We would, along with a small group of others, board the boat and wait until it had left harbour to reassess the situation, sending you back to the shore here, to the docks after it had been done. The short way is perhaps a bit less tasteful and not one that I am particularly partial to, but if it is simpler to remove these crates by force now, it is an option to us.
I would rather not. I'd rather the long way. It seems a little less messy.
As would your future employer. So, we will be boarding the ship tonight, after a room is prepared for us, and we can take it step by step from there.
All right.
What are your conditions on the boat?
Most of the crew are rather kind people. I mean, kind as far as sailors, rough sailors go. There's a number of them who are rather gruff and rude, but I just prefer that it doesn't get too messy. It is quite a unfortunate turnoff for me, and if your employer would hire people who create messy situations, I would rather not work for them, if you understand what I mean.
I hope it is made clear that if these rougher individuals on the boat are not willing to see things our way, there may have to be a small amount of mess. But
that I can live with. It's more of you could kind of tell who's messy and who isn't. It's usually the night crew who stand watch. They're the ones that keep an eye and are rather rude.
Then I would expect perhaps some activity on board once we have left tomorrow evening. But for now, we will part, as long as the terms are acceptable on your end, as they are on ours. Yes?
Well, yes, those are amenable to me. And truly, I get seasick. So working on land is a welcome change.
Ha ha ha.
Oh, God.
And like has finished now rolling up the bucket, has filled up their water skin.
Then I will see you tonight.
That you will.
Good.
Were they
Goodbye.
being watched at all? Besides
Roll me a
from
perception check with your eyeballs.
13.
A 13.
A tarty.
13?
Yes. People keep glancing that way. You don't know if it's a certain person, but individuals are glancing to keep an eye on the mechanic.
Well, do get back safe and keep as quiet as you can.
Yes. I will be cool as a cucumber. Yes, cucumbers.
And walks away, muttering cucumbers to themselves.
It is a vegetable, Kallias.
I think
think it's a
technically
fruit.
it's a fruit.
It's a berry.
Cucumber.
It is a
Technically, it's a
berry,
berry.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm devastated.
You know what isn't a berry?
Raspberry.
You know what
Raspberry,
also
strawberry.
is a
Blackberry.
fruit?
Strawberry.
Fucking tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Berry.
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 Tomato.
A watermelon is a berry.
While we're there, I say, and we're still having this like lookout cool moment. I say in Draconic to Kallias, I say, I apologize for almost pretending to kill myself. I was having fun.
I can get with it now.
Yes,
But
it's
just-
actually I'm quite good at it.
It is the surprise that bothers me. We
That's
can
fair.
make it a bit, if you
Ooh.
want it to be a bit.
I've never
Play
done a
dead or
bit.
something.
I've never done a bit before. Is that what I was doing?
Well, we can get good at it, maybe, and use it to bamboozle others.
Bamboozle. I like those words.
But we have to make sure we are very good at it by that point.
That's
I am
true.
happy to be your mourner. Perhaps I will find a coat.
A
in
coat
the
of many
coat.
colors.
I will find a coat in the coat to make it look like I am a sad mourner over you being stabbed and dead. But this, we can work on this later.
Correct.
I feel like you guys are developing your own version of Get Help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
That's what
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
my
I was like, this is gonna
God.
help.
That's what this
Yeah.
is gonna be. Play dead.
June 9th, Disney Plus. Look at
I've been stabbed.
I've been stabbed.
Okay. Anything else you wish to do before you head off to get on the boat? All right.
No.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good.
Y'all, sun starts to set. You guys approach. You see there is Kina. All right. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. So that's gonna be 250 altogether. So we'll just take 150 now.
Oh, 125.
Oh, I mean, if that's fine too. Kind of holds out her hand for the money. Thank you. Mark off 125. Just make sure. Ryujin's like money.
For now.
And they show you to your room. Dan, if you want to switch over to the battle map, just so you guys can get a view.
Mama. It's gonna start playing battle music.
Oh no. Oh, is that a switch thing? Like if you change the page, it switches to the music? That's cool as hell. Well, we're not battling yet. But You guys are brought on board, which is on this side of the ship, right here. And then you are taken down to the lower deck directly, right here through this hatch. There's 2 sets of stairs to where you're brought down to here. Here you see it's kind of the galley area on this side. Kitchen, tables. It's just kind of this little area marked with these 2 tables. These are all like crates. This is all it's an assortment of crates for these little markers. And then you are brought back to this back room right here. It is cramped, but there are cots and enough hammocks for you all to find a place to sleep, at least for the nights. Kina, as you guys are brought to your room, says, now Captain has directed me that you, during the evenings, you must stay within your quarters. You cannot come out. We will have a guard posted at the door. Also, meals will be at sunup, midday, and sundown. Our cook is rather nice. They do a decent job with what they have. So probably not as good as all you landlubbers, but it will be good enough. It will get you through about a month of sailing to the Blue City. So other than that, you guys can find some shut eye, and you'll hear the breakfast bell in the morning.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure.
When are we shoving off?
That's
the word for it, right?
What? Sure. Yeah, we shove off. We'll probably be shoving off here just before daybreak, so just about at dawn. So you'll have a couple hours of sleep while we're on the sea before breakfast. So
wonderful.
Yeah. But we'll probably be shutting off here and maybe about 4 a.m. just to get the good wind.
Sounds perfect.
All right. Well, y'all have a nice stay, and I'll see y'all in the morning. And closes the door, and you hear some muffled words. You can roll me a perception check to see if you understand them.
Hell yeah.
There we go. Good lord.
Much better.
I was gonna say, I haven't been able to roll for fucking shit today.
13.
All right. 13. All right. Ember?
22.
Nice. Kallias?
23.
Nice. And Leonidas?
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. And Ryujin?
A natural 20.
Wow. You all did a really good job. You guys hear pretty clearly with all of you. Kina say, "Yeah, just make sure they don't come out until the breakfast bell. And if they need to use the head or something, that's fine. But just make sure you escort them wherever they go, and only one at a time." And you just hear kind of like, "Yeah, all right," and kind of a slump against the wall where you guys are.
I turn to Ember and I say, "What are we? How did we get on this boat?"
So we are a performance troupe.
Oh.
We are not going to have to perform anything. After we are a decent amount, not too far out from harbor, I believe we should enact our mission.
Right. Okay.
So that if we send anybody back, they won't have that far to row.
All right. Well, that was cool. All right.
Okay. As you sit in the small quarters, cramped, the boat rocking against the dock. After a few hours of that, you hear a bunch of yelling, and the boat, you feel it lurch and start to move. And then once it moves for a little bit, you kind of feel like whoosh, the gentle rocking as it moves through the waves. It gets quiet.
Do you still want us on the battle map, Woody? Sorry.
We can stand it for right now.
Oh.
When do we all want to pull this trigger?
Well, if our guard is supposed to be able to take us to the loo, perhaps one asks to be escorted there. We then sneak out, trap him in some sort of closet or whatever. I don't know.
I think I can take care of the guard. I think I have a trick I can use on them. If you all want to go, I can distract the guard.
No, I agree. That sounds wonderful. For the rest of us, are we coming out guns a-blazing, or are we? I feel as though coming immediately with diplomacy might not work. I think rattling some cages might help.
I can rattle a cage.
We try and at least capture or maybe kill some of them.
I thought we needed some of them to move.
With some of them, we need.
Who do you think is...
The Tinkerer said that the crew that was usually on Night's Watch is a rowdier, rougher, messier bunch that is... They are disposable, for lack of a better word.
That's a fair point. Didn't we knew from... The word was liberate. Does that mean that the captain is the only thing standing in our way?
I don't know. I think we just have to get out there and find out. Maybe if we can carve our way back up to the top deck and try and be quiet on the top deck to gauge the lay of the land, or not land, the lay of the sea, then we can see what the best. Yes.
So maybe we take care of the guard, do a little reconnaissance.
Yes.
Come back here and then go from there.
We could interrogate the guard as well.
That is also true.
I say that if you have a trick, Lilith, let's see it done.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. All of a sudden I feel a lot of pressure, but sure, do it.
I mean, you don't have to. I just thought that you might have wanted to, since you said.
I'm just thinking about ways to get out of this. I mean, what the fuck are we doing? Maybe I'm just a little scared.
I think at the end of the day, if we have to kill them all, we kill them all. I think we have we killed a mummy. I don't see what a bunch of people on a boat is any different than a mummy.
We missed
We just need some of them to pilot the boat.
You'll be surprised how amenable people become once their friends are
dead,
no longer there.
I actually think we've seen it in practice. We did it ourselves.
Six of us can figure it out.
We took out a whole headquarters of them, so I think.
No, there's 6, Leonidas, because you have that echo thing.
6.5.
6. What's the half?
Counting the Drake.
Oh.
My.
I'm having so much trouble.
Thick Drake.
I have a little wolf pup too.
And the wolf pup.
7. We'll call
And
it.
the
Actually,
wolf
I
pup
made
sail a boat.
Let's round it up to 7.
Let's round it a good 7.
All right.
Well, yeah. Could we sail the boat with 7 people? 6 people?
5 people.
I mean,
2 animals and a ghost.
A ghost that can do a lot.
Yeah, you're right.
A
That's
ghost
fair. His echo can
do a
basically
lot.
do anything.
Yeah, so a ghost that paddled us down a river.
Yoked.
So Is yoked.
Kallias, roll me an intelligence check really quick before.
Check or saving throw?
Saving throw, yeah. This is a saving throw.
That's 19.
A
Nice.
19. With a 19, you would know that the minimum crew you would need to pilot this is probably around 15 people.
Oh, mama. Okay.
Well,
I would recommend we hold on to at least 10 of the current crew. I think we can. I think there are enough of them from the morning shifts.
How many?
Yeah,
How many
people
did we
are on
see?
You saw a bunch, anywhere from 50 to 30.
Oh shit!
Ooh,
All right, we
shit.
got some.
Let's
I
deal
don't
with this
think
guard.
we can kill them. I don't think we can. Like, I just feel like we're out of. What if we tell them? I don't know, that the government has sent us and we're working for the government, and if they just take us here and they give the boxes and the mechanic there,
The government.
I don't know.
job
but
done.
What if they?
Or
then
we take
try
out the
and-
leadership.
That's true.
Replace them with me.
I
I could become the captain.
Or me.
I see why this is.
I am the captain.
This is not easy. But I don't. It's hard to gauge what we can and cannot do at this point, given what we went through in the caldera. My sense of what is appropriate for us to take on has been entirely lost. It's like trying to reach its sands. If we need to, if it comes to needing to cut our way through this group of, or a chunk of this group of sailors here, what are sailors? We have run away from lightning from a different time and been deemed unfortunately worthy by the general of a son of a would-be god, and this is what I was asking earlier. I don't know where we draw the line, but I don't think this is it. So I say we just do what we've been doing. All I know is that I can trust in the 5 of you to have my back, or the 4 of you, 5 with the other you, Leonidas, and
E.
Echo. E the Echo.
E the echo.
I know that you will have my back, and I hope you know that I will have yours. So at a certain point, this guard, at the very least outside this door, has no idea what they're in for. And the rest of the boat, I think, will have to take it as it comes.
I like it. Little bit of theater for a troupe. Haha.
Well, I think
All right.
then we don't need to leave. I think what I can do with the guard. I think I just need to open the door. I just need to see him. Pretty sure.
What are you gonna do?
Then, as you reach for the
Do it.
door and you touch the handle, that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Okay.
All
I
right.
have to do it. It's the only time I get joy
All
are
right.
the cliffhangers.
The only time you feel something.
It's the only time I feel something. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Those of you listening at home, watching on YouTube, or here with us on Twitch, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, everything. Leave a follow, whatever platform you're on. It helps us a whole bunch. Also, y'all, thank you so much for all the subs and all the new friends that
All the new
have
people
joined
here
us
tonight. Thank
on
you.
Twitch. Like Joe the Shark NYC, and who else? Milady Comtesse.
What a
I'm saying
great
that
name.
correctly. What a cool name.
Milady
Thank you all
Comtesse.
for joining us. We love new friends, and we're happy to hang out with you. Join our Discord if you're listening to us. Join everything you can, and please tell a friend. Word of mouth is the best way that stories pass through others. That was a weird way to say that.
That
but
was,
here
Woody.
we are.
Oh, weird.
I love you all, and have a wonderful rest of your evening. Enjoy yourselves. Love
you
somebody.
Have an announcement.
Oh, I
buddy.
do have an announcement. Yes.
Yeah.
Next
Oh,
week,
yeah.
we will be having a surprise guest on. So you'll want to be there next week
Oh, that's
for
next
Bards
week?
of New York. It's next
Oh,
week,
wow.
y'all. So come catch us for next week when we have our surprise guest. More news on that to come.
Bum, bum, bum.
Other than that, we love you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And Hannah, over to you. Are you going to raid somebody?
We are going to raid somebody. Let me just pull it up here. I believe we're going to try and raid Bardic Dice.
Ooh, I like that.
Like Bards of New York.
Let's go give them. We're going to raid them, spread some love, tell them hi, give them a follow, give them a subscribe if you can, y'all. We love you all so much.
Bye, bye, bye.
Have a good night.